Whoa. Oh, whoa, man. I feel kind of out of it, dude. Alright now. Alright now. Alright now, we're gonna get ourselves some more Moxie points. Are you ready? Hey, my Dorito posters. Are you staying crunchy and tasty and powder and cheese? Yeah, we're gonna get ourselves some Moxie points. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself some chutzpah and some smarm. Yeah. It's basically the charisma stat of, Kingdom of Loathing. By the way, speaking of Kingdom of Loathing, I do have, West of Loathing, and, I just bought, Shadows of Loathing, on Steam. Yeah. Yeah, there are games, where that feature, stick figures. But, that doesn't make them bad. That makes them super fun. Kingdom of Loathing was, classic game back when I was in school, yeah? Wait, we're playing Star Ocean. Alright, we're playing the real Star Ocean 5. I mean, technically this is Star Ocean 6, but, it's kind of weird that they went from, Star Ocean 4 to Star Ocean 6. I'm gonna guess that's a localization issue. Sort of like, how Final Fantasy 6 was, initially called, Final Fantasy 3 for some reason. Even though it wasn't the actual Final Fantasy 3. Alright, we're having a little character moment, so you better take it. Oh wait, it's actually Nina? Oh, someone like you doesn't need to apologize at all. No, it was remiss of me to forget you. I hope you'll remember me just a little bit. Don't worry, remember Nina, she's the best healer. She's the best healer and a key part of the team, I'm terribly sorry. Oh, stop taking it seriously, I was joking, please lift your head up. Oh, the teacher's, very nice and humble, I like her. She's, good royalty, I like her. Yeah, sir, alright. You gotta understand, in most of the fairy realm, most the higher-ups are kind of assholes. I remember one time one of them decided, to catalog everybody's names, and that was kind of considered a bad move. Yeah, when Titania took over, she got rid of that. Yeah, Titania got rid of that when, she took over. Because obviously that's a bad idea. Because obviously it's a bad idea to, just have everybody's names on catalog. Where anybody can get to them. Yeah, why do you humans allow, your higher-ups to basically know everything about you? Oh, right, it's because you're forced to, basically. Alright, it's because your world, basically forces you, basically. Honestly, we would never, honestly, we kind of stopped, honestly, good rulers in Fairyland, kind of stopped doing that, yeah. Yeah, obviously because of true name magic, yeah. Because of true name magic. It's a good thing that my, true name has not been officially cataloged anywhere in Fairyland, basically. That's because my true name was scrubbed from, the Akashic Record, so nobody knows what it is, yeah. Even if they once knew it or saw it, previously, they don't know it anymore because, it's been scrubbed by the Akashic Records. And the Akashic Records are kind of a big deal because, basically anything that affects the Akashic Records, basically affects has basically an effect on everything. So it's kind of a massive deal, yeah. Kind of a massive deal. Alright, yeah, you think I can match things with, Lord Dan? Yeah, I'm basically saying that Lord Dan is actually evil because he's a Chancellor. Yeah, and, it's not a true RPG without, a few evil Chancellors. Honestly, yeah, he's a Chancellor in a JRPG. Of course he's evil. Why would he not be? I mean, what if the twist is, he's not actually evil? Yeah, that'd be quite the twist. Oh wait, what was I doing in this village again? Oh right. I was supposed to go over to Derelict Village. Alright, I did a few shop quests, I kind of, bought some, electromagnetic bombs because I did some shop quests behind the scenes. Yeah, I didn't want to show you it because a lot of it was, grinding for the right items and hopefully crafting the right things, and, I thought that was, like, super boring because, obviously, Obviously, watching grind is, not quite as fun as, actually doing it. Yeah, unless for some reason you like that sort of thing. Oh, looky here, a kitty. Alright, the next Star Ocean game, if, Square Enix doesn't sit on the IP for, forever and ever, like certain other video game companies, they should let you pet cats. Yeah, every modern RPG needs a cat petting mechanic. Yeah, just saying. Yeah, it's an abomination. Yeah, put in a mechanic where you can pet and feed cats. Yeah, where you can pet and feed the animals. These types of games, have all sorts of, weird fantasy animals. So, obviously, I want to feed them. I want to feed all of them. Alright, I need to talk to Welsh because I got the thing she was looking for. Darn it. They clearly knew something was up before. What are you talking about, Welsh? By the way, why are you named after a brand of grape juice? Maybe I should tell him the whole truth. The Chisha's right over here. She's right behind you. I'm happy to listen if you wish. Alright now. Where did you come from? Hi, Welsh. I was right behind you. Nice job getting this for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, she's actually, alright, what are you hiding, Welsh? What are you hiding? What you hiding? As a reward, I'll give you a lesson in engineering secrets of the Vineyard family. By the way, I was told that Welsh is like a super interdimensional traveler or something. Yeah, is she like an Ultra Beast or something? Fuck it, to heck with this stupid polite speech. I might literally tie my tongue, Matt. Alright, fine, I'll fill you in on everything. My family thrived until my grandpa came around. Oh no. He had to give up on the manor and almost everything else of his crazy spending. Oh no, he had spending issues. No, he became DSP. He became DSP. Remember, DSP is 100% the most successful. That beautiful Welsh vineyard will not lose. Sell him, rake in foil. Now restore the vineyard name to its former glory. So you used to be a former nobleman until you're, some reckless spending and, some political issues. Until your family got into some reckless spending. Yeah, one of your ancestors fell into, huge decadence. Yeah, sort of like what's happening with the name. Sort of like what's happening with yeah, sort of like what kind of happened with some things in St. Joan and kind of why there's so much crime. I mean, it is a city, spawned from from humanity's ideals of superheroes and all that. Yeah, I'm starting to experiment with the idea of, making the worlds of my lord, kind of based on, human imagination and all that, because, that's supposed to be kind of canon with all that. Yeah, so I decided, I should probably start doing that. Oh, yeah, whoops. Right, we're in the middle of a conversation right now, so, I can't access the menu. Merchant Reggae with genius level sparks. Alright, now she wants me to come back to Danik. Breakneck speed, copy? Alright, Welsh. By the way, why are you named after grape juice? Yeah, you see, back in the day, my family used to be a grape juice maker. Used to be a huge grape juice manufacturer, yeah. It was, like, kind of a big deal for a family. By the way, after these, they basically, have, something that basically says, hey, I get bonus XP. They basically have stuff that says I get bonus XP, and I decide, to equip this stylish dreamboat. It increases armor factor. Wait a minute, this increases armor factor, not accessory factor, right? Wait, isn't there a thing that, oh wait, that increases armor factor, right, yeah. Alright, might as well put on first aid. Wait, isn't there a skill that, isn't there a skill that, does all that? Up all ally abilities. Alright. Alright, factor from equipped armor. Alright, so that's not quite what I... Oh well, I got a whole bunch of accessories that, you know, basically give me bonus XP as well, you know, bonus drops from enemies. So those are gonna come in handy. Alright, I'll need to work on, you know, the stylish stream mode a little bit more, and also, of course... Oh wait, I should probably check out what I unlocked. Oh, I unlocked engineering. I'll work on engineering a lot later. Alright, now, alright, let's see what Welsh wants this time. Alright, Welsh, what do I have to do? Talk about tardy. Didn't I use the words breakneck speed? Oh, wait, geez, oh well. What are you talking about? I was literally right outside your door. I need you to get me this. Alright, alright. Yeah, you have what you need to do. Make like a bullet train and zoom. Alright, now, what do I have to do? Oh, good, I already got the electromagnetic bombs because I bought those because I did shop quests. I'll be able to finish this once I get back, and maybe I'll maybe I'll get a better handle at that thing first. And gosh, I have so much to do. Alright, well, seems like a very eccentric young lady, and you know, I like her. I like her, she definitely has personality. Not personality in that, like, I find her super sexy or anything, but you know, she definitely has personality. Yeah, you know. If I were going by, you know, sex appeal and, you know, saying that was personality, I'd probably say that about, you know, Elena so far. I did see that one of the characters was this one, you know, cute, one sexy looking alien. Kind of wondering when we're gonna get her. She's probably, like, late in the game. Nah, time to reward myself. I mean, what's going on? You got it wrong. I don't have me to waste one single foil. What is foil? Alright, now. Every one of the items were originally property of the Vineyard family. I'm doing. Alright, now. Alright, she's trying to, you know, buy back all the stuff, you know, that her ancestors, you know, wasted. You know, because they fell into decadence. That's the reward. I'll give you a lesson in the alchemy secrets of the Vineyard family. Finally, we're unlocking alchemy. Alright, now, let's get into the crazy stuff. Let's get into the crazy shit with alchemy. Oh no, whoa, I better not skip. I better not skip. Then I want not wastefully spending full. I mean, all you have to do to get plenty of full is, you know, unlock this one skill called Rainy Day. And, you know, get yourself some accessories to increase full. In fact, I'm pretty sure Nina has on armor that has, you know, we get a little bit of bonus foil. Yeah, I kind of made that. I kind of made that when I was crafting. Oh wait, I don't think I've unlocked anything yet. No, she's not giving us a quest right now. Well, I guess I unlocked everything I can for now from this place. Well, looks like I just have to continue with the story. Well, I mean, that's okay with me. At least I know where I have to go. We're on a road, it's called Rainbow Road. I kind of wish, you know, people would show up, but, you know, I just started a stream, so... I just started a stream not too long ago, so eventually people will show up. You know, I probably will just be just a single viewer tonight. One is the loneliest number that you ever heard. Alright, that's because everybody, you know, is doing stuff with Independent today. I don't blame him. The multi-world randomizer is, you know, a big deal. I'm glad, hopefully they're having fun with that. And I am having fun with Star Ocean. Alright now, let's zoom around. X gonna give it to you, X gonna give it to you. Yes, I know where to go. Alright now. Oh, there's some bad guys over there. Alright now, occasionally there will be the metal ones of these guys. Yeah, I have gotten a few of those already. I killed a whole bunch of those. Oh yeah, by the way, check out my levels. Whoa, that's a lot of levels, dude! That's a lot of levels! Alright, but I need to level everybody up and, you know, alright. Alright, so I want to level up I want to level up everybody's, you know, compounding. Oh, wait. I already maxed out on compounding. Wait, so, where's the engineering? Alright, does nobody have any... Oh, wait, I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Oh, wait, there it is. Alright, now, I think I might be able... Alright, now, let's check... Whoop. Oh, I guess engineering is a little bit different, huh? Oh, only certain characters can do engineering. And only certain characters can do alchemy. Ooh. Alright, I was not expecting that. Alright, I was not expecting that. Oh, man. Well, I might as well... Nope, I'm alright. Alright, I do want to, only certain characters can use it. Oh, I see. I see. That explains it. That explains it. Yeah, you gotta remember, some of the characters aren't from, you know, modern day planets, so, they probably wouldn't be good at engineering. Alright, once we get Midas back, he's probably gonna be, you know, lag behind in levels quite a lot. He's gonna be, you know, really behind in levels. Alright, I'm sure when we rejoin him, he will, you know, he will have all his previous levels, and we're gonna have to grind him. And I'm pretty sure if I get any, characters after that, I'm pretty sure there are... Yeah, I know there's a sexy alien we can get that I kind of looking forward to. Yeah, I am told that this game does go into the hard sci-fi later on. Yeah, alright. If I had to guess, this game, you know, is probably gonna go into the arc where we have to deal with the Empire, but oh no, we have to deal with the Horn people too. Yeah, those guys. Since they're, you know, clearly in cahoots with the Empire, and, you know, them being off-worlders is going to lead us into the sci-fi stuff, and then we're going to have to deal with the sci-fi stuff, which will probably bring us in conflict with the Federation. Wait, is Raymond in the Federation? Alright. I mean, Raymond did say his starship was destroyed by the Federation. Hello there. I am Albrand, the Beggaran Knights of the King's Garden. Wait, what? Alright, wait, why is that? Yeah, permanent trusted by the Chancellor? Or Highness, pray forgive me. No man, alright now. Pardon me, alright now. Thank you for letting me in. I mean, I don't blame you for, you know, being suspicious. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't blame you for being suspicious. That's a good thing to do in a job. Alright, it's an indie. It's time to get reindeered. Oh no, not the reindeer again. Well, actually, I know something, you know, the Chaos Reindeer can do. Halliana and Saint Nicole are looking for a bunch of reindeer to, you know, help them out with the holiday season. Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, obviously they're not going to want to use poison talent, but, you know, they're kind of wanting, you know, a bunch of reindeer to help them out, you know. Since, you know, the holiday lands are, you know, a place in the lore. She does that already over time, even? Whoa, yeah. Warfare between the main species would cause a massive decline in respective populations. What purpose could such fighting serve? Oh yeah, yeah. You don't know much about humanity, Jim. We, you know, fight each other all the time. In fact, if we're not fighting each other, it's considered as... In fact, you know, I don't think there's ever been a time in humanity's history that we haven't been fighting each other. If we're not fighting each other, we're probably not doing. Either we're dead or if we're not fighting each other, we're probably all dead. If I'm gonna be 100% honest. You know, it's really illogical to me as a machine that you guys are all fighting each other. Why would you do that? That's very, very bad. Well, since, these guys are native to Aster 4 and, I mean, they look very human, but, I mean, I guess we do count as human, yeah? We are human, right? I mean, what defines humanity in, a sci-fi world anyway? What defines being human in a sci-fi world anyway, when there's, aliens and stuff like that? Okay, what's this? Cool, I got some scrap iron, nice! Cool, I got some scrap metal, nice! Nice, that'll go really well when I, need to do the alchemies. I'm pretty sure the scrap iron is for the alchemies, right? The alchemy that only certain characters can do. Alright, I know where I'm supposed to head, so don't worry about that. I'm just kind of looking around. Whoa, I think there's a treasure chest somewhere nearby. But, how do I get to it? I'm pretty sure it's up the top of that tower, and I don't know how to get there. Wait, let me look around first. Oh, there is a shop somewhere. Alright, there's a shop in town. Alright, first and foremost, let's go to the shop and get ourselves some new weapons. No, that means I won't have my hopefully they have like rune metal or something. Oh hey, there's breakable pots over here. Oh hey, what's this door? Alright, what's inside here? Alright, what's inside here? Princess, what are you doing just wandering about inside my house? Is this like a royal visit? No, alright, I'm sorry about doing that, fair citizen. Wait, aren't you the princess? What are you doing inside somebody's, house for some reason? Nothing, just, looking around for items and stuff. What, you're looking around for items? Why do you need to do that? No, you see, I have to look around for items to steal. Use in my heroic quest, you see. Yeah, totally not stealing, by the way. Yeah, it's for my heroic quest to, yeah, it's totally not stealing, by the way. Princess, why are you smashing my pots? Yeah, those are very expensive, That grill was very expensive, Douglas. Yeah, no. Alright, yeah, but, first citizen, I'm an RPG hero. We, break pots all the time. Why is that an issue all of a sudden? But Princess, you're gonna have to pay for that. You just destroyed my property. Nah, I don't have to do that. I'm a royal. I can do whatever I want. Princess, you can't do that. That's literally tyranny. I think your father would be very upset with that. Princess, you can't do that. That's bad. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's bad? Oh, Gunner. Papyrus! Yo, Papyrus is in the game, yo! Alright, everybody get out the phone, Trostle. Wait a minute, this is Papyrus paper. Alright, let's get you some gears. Let's get you some secret spice. Oh yeah, secret spice. Let's get some animal hide in here. Yeah, that's right. Alright now, we're on a road, it's called Rainbow Road. Alright now. Whoa, that sword is worse than what I got. Whoa, these twin swords are worse than what I got. Whoa, these rings are like neutral. Whoa, I got a rod. I got a rod. All these items we already have. We already have, better. We already have stuff that's way better. Turn around, Link, or it'd be a crime if I had to go back in the promise I made for you. So that step over that line, or else, friend, you're gonna have a bad time. But kids like you, don't play by the rules, and Guys like me, it ain't easy to be played for fools. Let's go, just let the room get chiller. Let's go, dirty brother killer. Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna get you on my determination. Yeah, alright now. If you get knocked down, just get your determination up. If you get knocked down and have a hard time, in Undertale, just get back up. Yeah, you gotta stay determined. Yeah, whatever you do, don't rage. Don't rage like DSP, no. Yeah, whenever you get frustrated, whenever you have a hard time in video games, don't rage like this. Don't have gamer rage. That gamer rage is the leading cause of ligma. Yeah, gamer rage is the #1 cause of ligma, dude. Yeah, that's why Ninja's no longer around. He got ligma from having gamer rage. Yeah, Princess, what the heck is ligma? I don't understand. Yeah, it's this thing that Raymond taught me about. Apparently it's called apparently it's the result of something called gamer rage. I don't get it. I don't get it. Princess, what the heck are video games? What the heck are video games? Yeah, those are those things that Raymond taught me about. It uses these things called, it uses these magic screens that, have moving pictures on them, and you kind of move around a character on them. Yeah, he said they're like, based on light cathodes or something. Princess, that's clearly witchcraft. That sounds like witchcraft, man. What are you talking about? No, it's not witchcraft, it's technology. What are you talking about? The Empire, ruled that, technology is like super evil, and therefore it's witchcraft. I mean, why do you think we kicked Midas out? Cause you guys are dumb? Cause you guys are dumb? I mean, we literally have healing magic in this world. Yeah, but it's for the priest only. It's only for the priests. But Midas saved my retainer's life using technology. Yeah, but that's clearly a forbidden art. That's clearly the sign of the devil or something. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What the hell is the devil? Wow, why do you have a unicorn horn on? Hey Dad, what's up? Wow, you missed? Letitia, you're like the son I've never had. Mainly because I've never had a son. I apologize for the stress my current whereabouts must have caused you. Well, yeah, alright, may I treat you to introduce me to your allies. Oh yeah, one of them's a mechanical doll and this guy says he's from space? Wait, who the hell have you been hanging out with? And this is Nina, she's like a healer from, a small village. Also, she's like the daughter of somebody you used to know. Also, she's like really beautiful, I like her. Might you felt Darktrow's daughter. You remember me, Your Majesty? That's one could forget. He is still alive and kicking. Yeah, old Marky, father, this is to report. Alright, we discovered a cure for Helger's disease, which is, huge. Can it be true? How did you manage to do it? Not all by myself, Elena, helped us. Father Marquis, Ray and Elena, the doctor, decided to help us instead of Ray and Elena. That's also brought Mr. Midas Felgrand to the Grand City. Midas has come back. Yeah, don't you know we banned him because he decided to experiment in technology? Technology is like super evil and the sign of the devil. Yeah, Cena discovered a cure and was, instrumental in our passage because she's a healer. And, healers are, like, very important in RPGs, and you better not mistreat her. Because if anything happens to my healer, I will, kill myself. I will kill everybody, and I will kill everybody in the world, and, also myself. Also, why does that woman sound so robotic? Nah, that is because she is a robot. Wait, what? She's like a living mechanical doll. What the heck are you going on about? Yeah, you mean she's like made with gears and clockwork and all that? Yeah, we want to release Chloe, by the way. I will see she is released immediately. Okay, by the way, nice helmet there. Alright, cute mystery science theater clip that, goes, I'm sure glad I don't look stupid. We do not intend to impose any longer than we already have. By the way, I heard that war's on the horizon. You guys want me to help you out with that? I mean, we're pretty strong. We're like over level 100. We can, fight the Empire. Yeah, we can be like SEAL Team 6. We can just go in there and get him. We can go in there and get him. They may be watching it Letitia's every move. Alright, but we haven't met any important characters who might be, working with the Empire. We've only met my cousin and the Chancellor. And we went. Alright, now. Besides, our reunion is long as coming. I'm sure you have much to discuss. Alright, now, by the way, I like his armor and, his cape. Alright, yeah. Well, that helmet thing, looks, that weird, circlet thing, with the big, unicorn horn looks very silly. Although I will say, I will say that Voltran looks very cute. Yeah, we're being raided! We're being raided! We're being raided! Thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raid! Alright, I will now open this box. Thank you, Pass, for coming here. Yeah, welcome on in. It's me, Endemati, the number one, superhero of Earth Eye. Magical girl, bat, superhero, superhero extraordinaire with the power of the moon. Yes, I fight crimes, not cravings. I know there's a little bit of a meme about me, being a Dorito, but that's, fake news, guys. That's a bunch of fake news. Fake news. Alright, now. What pathogen? Innabin? Oh no! Wow, William! Well, everybody's raiding at once? Yeah! Wow! Wow, everybody's raided! What? No, we're getting raided! Hello! No! Oh no, I'm being overwhelmed with love! I'm being overwhelmed with love! What? No! Yeah, MLG! Doritos Mountain Dew, Illuminati! 420 no scope, damn son! Yeah, 420 no scope! 420 no scope! No, I'm not cute! Not a cutie! Not a cutie! That's just misinformation and fake news, not cute! 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 That's a bunch of misinformation and fake news. Fake news! Alright, now proposed marriage. Whoa, pathogen's proposing marriage. You wanna marry me? Oh, that's so sweet. Alright, now. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. I'm just glad to get on. I'm not an actual white because, because those are spooky, scary skeletons, yeah. I know it's going to be very spooky and very scary, yeah. Alright, so, where am I supposed to go? Where do I go, dude? Where do I go? Alright, now I get... Oh, wow, I guess I'm supposed to go over here. Alright, now, rolling around at the speed of sound. Alright, now. Rolling, ride. Rolling around. Whoa, that door is locked. Alright, now, I have a whole bunch of husbandos, that is true. That's true, all of you are my waifus and husbandos. That means you're all mine. Mine, shake that bottom line. Alright, let's go release Chloe from prison. Alright, now. Alright, now, time to release Chloe from prison. Let's go see what she's like. I mean, I've only seen her in, like, a picture. So she's gotta be really pretty, yeah. Oh, wow, look at here. Is that Chloe? Yeah, I'm being accused of, I'm accused of being an Imperial spy and spreading the plague. Yeah, by the way, we have evidence that, the plague is, being spread by, these horned people that are running about. And they're kind of in cahoots with the Empire. We should probably mention that to Letitia's old man. What? What are you talking about then? They're using these things called guns? What the heck are those? Yeah, it's like a crossbow, only it shoots like, holy shit, shoots out, really fast projectiles. With Ray and I around, you should be able to understand her just fine. Alright now. Sure thing, alright. Alright, time to head to bed now. Oh no. Nah, that's so sad. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Pass. Have a good night. Would you kindly assist me in examining Chloe? Yeah, since you're our medic and everything. Alright, of course, leave it to me. Yeah, we gotta leave it to me, just like Luigi. Luigi. Alright, now let's examine Chloe's character model real quick. Wow, look at all those edges. Alright, I'm just kidding. Wow, look at all those edges. Alright, let's leave. Alright, now let's Alright, now. Alright, where are we even going? I'm sure glad I have a good sense of direction. Uh-oh. Oh no, is something happening? Dry your eyes, you're with us now. Don't worry, alright, let's go to the inn and get some rest, I guess. What are you talking about? RPG heroes don't need rest? RPG heroes don't need rest? I arranged a room for you on the second floor. Cool, let's go rest up. Alright now, Please feel free to use this chamber. And if there's aught you require, you need only to ask. Alright, I like Bertrand. I like Bertrand. I like Bertrand. He's cool. It kind of looks like Solid Snake, only with a mullet. Only with a mullet and dressed in knight's armor. He looks like Punish Snake. The Dorito. The man who sold the world. The man who sold the world. I'm good for a reason. I train a mancer in this kingdom. Yeah, I'm basically a cleric, basically. Yeah, I use bells. They're very handy to swing into enemies. I never would have found Chloe without you. I truly did not do that all that much. Oh yeah, but alright, I have a feeling, something's about to pick up later. If it weren't for you and Albraid, we wouldn't even know she was here. I can't thank you enough. It's unnerving to hear such sincerity coming from you. Well, Albraid, even I can be sincere when I need to be. Nice to see they're still on edge. We're still helping. Alright, now, we still want to help Midas however we can. We're not getting us out of your hair that easy. I mean, also our starship kind of blew up, so we kind of need to, repair that. Wait, you guys have a starship. Can we get on that? Can we go into space? Are we going to go to another planet? Are we going to get into space battles? Yeah, let's get into a space battle. Yeah, space battles. Space band. Space battles. Yeah, we're going to fight some TIE fighters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Empire has TIE fighters. What, the Empire has TIE fighters? How are we supposed to defend ourselves against that? Wait till you see that they bring out the Death Star. Wait, what? Peace into the cathedral, huh? Alright, now, let's roll. Hey, Chloe? Alright, Chloe? Alright, now. We're on the road, it's called Rainbow Road. Alright, now. Alright, there's no time to waste. This looks like a job for Superman. Superman does whatever a Super can. Yeah, Annabelle, I think I'm remembering something. I remember playing Superman 64. But I know that's impossible. I've never played Superman 64. Alright. La 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 la. Superman. Superman. That never happened, silly. Alright, I'm sure glad that's a bunch of fake news, alright. It must be an illusion from them in the night, yeah. It must be an illusion from the Queen of Nightmares, Lumina Night. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Lumina Night would definitely, you know, trap me. It would definitely try to trap me in a nightmare like that. Yo, it's over here. Hey there, what's going on? Why is your model glitching? Alright, now. Nothing is up, you say. Please follow me. Alright, now, what are we doing? Oh, right, combat control. We can use Barry. Devotion Hill. Uh-oh, we're walking slowly. Alright, oh no, we're almost there. You're not gonna. Alright, just don't take us anywhere that's gonna resolve our rage. You're not the one who needs a fierce wrath. Not just outrage I'm worried about. Your father found out he might put Chloe back into custody. Uh-oh. Are we going for a romantic hike? Oh, let's go. Let's be romantic, you know, buddies together. All right, let's be romantic buddies together. Whoa, look at that, 2 moons. All right, now. Indeed, I love coming here. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful in starlit night. It's very beautiful on starlit nights. You know, with nary a cloud in the sky. Sir, like how all of you are very beautiful and like my stars in the sky next to the moon. I, the emissary of the Great Luna, shall protect Earth with every fiber of my being. Yeah. Even living above the sky, people are constantly fighting. What a great shame. They're one side together in marriage. Oh no. Oh no, the royal family and the imperial line were on one side together by marriage. But Teal's mother's sister's aunt was empress, and the wife was Emperor Beltor, the current ruler of Vale. Oh no, what happens? Wait, Teal's mother? Wait, is Teal gonna turn out to be a bad guy too? When Helger's disease enveloped the world 15 years ago, she became inflicted and eventually died. Oh no, and she blamed the kingdom. It's then that relations between my kingdom and the Empire began to sour. Yeah, sir like a sour grape. When she fell down, the Empire requested an Antomancer be dispatched to Urgos. The Empire had very few Cynomancers. But the kingdom refused? Okay, but why? We cited an unstable situation in our home soil as an excuse. Alright, what was the real reason? Why are you telling me all this now? I did not wish to keep a secret. Yeah, that kind of honesty could come back to haunt you. Oh no, is it gonna actually do so? If our journey is to be enjoyable, I must be open with you. Oh wait, is somebody watching us from the sideline? I think somebody might be watching us from the... Alright, I think somebody might be watching us from, you know, afar. By the way, what is that? I want the crystals. I want crystals. Oh wait, what are you? Yo, what are you? Yo, we got a whole bunch of stuff for getting all those bunnies earlier. Yeah, by the way, there's bunnies to collect, and if you find them, you can turn them in here, apparently. Alright, this must be the place where to turn in all the bunnies. Bun. Yeah, there's cute little space bunnies to collect, you know. Because bunnies are like cute no matter what. See, the game knows how cute bunnies are. You don't see them collecting bats, do you? In fact, I'm pretty sure bats are one of the bad guys. Yeah, in fact, bats were bad guys inside the mines. Yeah. That shows that bunnies are much cuter than bats, by the way. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. Yeah, those are just the facts of life, dude. Yeah, by the way, Annabelle agrees with me. By the way, Annabelle agrees with me. By the way, Annabelle like super duper agrees with me, yeah. I mean, a silence speaks volumes, really. Nah, his silence kind of speaks volumes about that, yeah. He knows the truth about his cuteness. I've become so numb, so much more aware. Alright, now, eat a freaking cupcake. I'm gonna make these cupcakes into little cats, and it will look super cute. Oh no, what the heck? Alright. Oh wow, what is going on with these animals? Yeah, they got those little horns on their heads. Hopefully there's like a Star Ocean game one day where you can, ride around those animals and, stab people with those little horns. Alright guys, if you see any bunnies nearby, I should not keep operating, the others waiting. Princess, where exactly were you? Well, I just went out for some fresh air. Yeah, I totally wasn't meaning, Raymond in secrets. And, telling him some secrets that he probably shouldn't know about, what caused the situation between the Empire and the Kingdom. Your kingdom, let my wife die. I mean, to be fair, we didn't have to hear for Helgers. Yeah, but you guys had the herb that, could cure Helgers. Yeah. Turns out the plague, claimed her. And that's, very sad. Alright, maybe I feel a little bad for the villains. Alright, I feel a little bad for the villain. Alright, now. Okay, I guess I'll rest, I guess. I was trying to read the dialogue, but, that box came up. I was a little too slow. Letitia, wake up. Uh-oh, what's going on? Are we in a cage? What's going on? Hey, what are we doing out here? Multiple hostile threats, secure the perimeter. Uh-oh. What the heck? Uh-oh, is the Empire coming? It's artillery fire. Now the Veil Empire's attacking, of course it is. Of course they would be attacking. I knew that was going to happen, but I didn't say anything. I was like saying, oh, something's going to happen when we get over here. And of course they're yeah, looks like the Veil Empire is winning the fight so far. Alright, let's get in the fray and start kicking their butts. I mean, we're level 100. We can basically win the war ourselves. I mean, all we have to do is, alright. Alright, now, I believe Baldur's defenses should be well prepared. And I think something is wrong. Alright, let's find Nina, Alina, and Chloe at utmost haste. Yeah, they might be in a little bit of trouble. It's not safe. We must leave Beldar at once. Oh, what do you mean? We're few numbers, and we have no possibility to sway the tide in battle. As shameful as dispiriting it may be to say. What are you talking about? We're like over level 100. We can take them. We must avoid the Crown Princess of the Kingdom being killed or captured by the Empire? Wait, what are they going to do if they capture us? Oh, no, that sounds, very disheartening. Alright now, will our old man and, the captain of, and the fortress and the captain be okay? Hopefully they're not dying out there. Yeah, it turns out my father and the captain will die. What happened? Who gave the orders of fire upon them? Nah, I do not know. It seems like Alright, somebody must be manipulating the war, and causing tensions to happen on purpose. Wait, does that mean that somebody, decided, to say that the kingdom wasn't going to help and, just to cause a war on purpose? Wait, does that mean that the Horn people are involved? Is there a conspiracy involving a conspiracy? Are we sure the situation will be under control? The lower level gates have been breached? Somebody breached the gates. Wait, what? Yeah, seems like we were led into a trap, and who are the people that led us over here? The Chancellor? Yeah, what a convenient timing that the attack, just happens when we're in town. Uh-oh. Yeah, and somebody, deliberately, did the attack. Oh no, who's that guy? Who's that guy and why does he have white hair? Is he a new villain? I noticed he was dressed like the assassins that were messing around with Raymond's pod. Oh no, alright, we're getting bombarded. So the Imperial troops truly outclass their own. It should be impossible for their fire to reach us from that range. I think, they're getting help from, the Elf Warlords, to upgrade their technology. Yeah, those bastards are helping the Empire develop new technology. Yeah, they might be, giving them, modern weapons, in this medieval world, which could be very bad and, tilt the, axis of power, very greatly. That's why, when you visit other worlds and all that, you kind of have to follow, guidelines to kind of prevent the stuff like that. At least it should be ideally, but most people don't obey the rules anyway. I mean, it's not like Illumina Night, our guys are gonna obey those rules. It's only a matter of time until Baldar falls. Right now. Yeah, we decided to, give these guys, something called, those revolving, multi-shot cannons from, the Spanish-America War. Yeah, they're basically like a cannon, but, mixed with a Gatling gun. Yeah, by the way, that's a real thing. Air leopards from the sky, what is this madness you speak of? Air leopards from the sky, you mean all followers? Witness unbelievable power in our travels and incredible powers from knows beyond the sky. Yeah, there's gonna be aliens. Basically, there's gonna be aliens. When yours are from an advanced civilization far from the period of that of the developed empire, please, you must heed my words. What, you mean you're confounded? They're space aliens now. Uh-oh. Oh no, that doesn't look good. That looks like Goldoba from, Batten Kaitos. And I don't like those big cannons on them. Oh no, they're alright. I don't like those cannons. Those, look very bad. Those look bad and scary. I don't like them. Alright. Imagine being bombarded by big balls of iron. I'm glad that Fairyland, doesn't typically allow, people to run around with, huge supplies of iron to, bombard people with. Considering most fairies are allergic to iron. Although, back when humans and fairies were fighting, because of the, the war. Yeah, humans, discovered pretty quickly that, fairies were weak to iron and, started using it a whole bunch. To the point where they were, bombarding cities with, huge steels of iron from, outer space. Forgive me, I never thought it would come to this. Yeah, yeah, by the way, kind of convenient, yeah, the Chancellor, let us into here. And also Letizia's cousin. Right now, maybe Raymond and Elena can, help us, out with our defense. Defense. Alright, now alright, now. Oh, bad guys. Alright, now, villains, prepare yourselves to be purified in the name of the moon. Alright, now, alright, now, fight evil by moonlight. Never run from a real fight. Yeah. That's right, get purified. Come on, get them all. Purify. I am authorized and deputized to purify them all. That's right, get wrecked. Uh-oh, more bad guys. Cool, I level up, yeah. Take that, villains. Take that, villains. Eat your penicillin. Yeah. Eat your penicillin, villains. I am the penicillin of justice that shall purify villains. That shall purify the disease of villainy. Alright, now, eat this. Alright, now, yeah. I like that stun lock. Take that, bad guys. That's right, get wrecked. That's right, get wrecked. That's right, all of you get wrecked. That's right, get wrecked, all of you. Alright, now, where are the villains at? Alright, now, start purifying. Alright, now, zoom. Alright, zoom, like a... what? I guess we can't go over there. Alright, all the villains have been purified. Alright, now, more villains. Alright, failed soldiers. Alright, now, let's take them down. Alright, mow them down. Alright, now. I don't think we can help our countrymen. You know, we could practically take out all the bad guys ourselves, but you know, we can't help out our countrymen. Unfortunately, this fortress is doomed. Yeah, we're gonna suffer what is known as a heroic, setback. Oh, villains. All right now. All right, stay focused. Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked. All right now, knock him down. All right, another enemy purified. Yeah, another enemy purified. All right now, we need to keep going. Alright, now let's escape. Alright, now we need to escape. Alright, secure an escape route and get out. Don't worry, I'm prep. Alright now. Alright, they're shooting at me with guns. Alright, they're shooting at me with guns. Yeah, what the heck are they doing? They're like shooting at my animal with guns. Yeah. Guns are the reason why the cavalry is dead. Uh-oh. Oh no, something bad's coming. Oh no, they're summoning another one of those. Oh, that's some other Enigma worm. We can take one. We can take those. We can take one of those. Let's check it out. Oh no, we have to battle another mother worm. Alright, I knew the Empire. Alright now. Ow. Oh what? There's multiple of them? Oh no. Alright, that takes care of one. Oh no, there's a bunch of soldiers too. Alright now. Oh no, there's a lot of soldiers too. Alright, I'll just take out all these mother worms. Alright, now take them all down. Another Edward. Ow, stop shooting at me. Stop shooting at me from the side. Get out of here, bad guys. Get wrecked. That's right, get wrecked. No, ow. Ow, stop shooting at me. Alright, now, take them down. Yeah, that's right. That's right, mother worm defeated. Alright, got another one of those mother worms. I will take out all of them. Alright, there's more out there. Oh no, they're shooting fireballs at me. Alright, dash in. Alright, now. That's right, get wrecked. That's right, another adversary purified. Alright, any one of those soldiers want to fight me? Nuclear bunny detected. Alright, now. None of Majesty that can no longer carry him. Yeah, got shot by all those guns. Why didn't you stay with King and Chloe? Masterminding and focusing in defense of the organism would result in significantly decreasing mortality rate. What are you saying? You chose what? Well, alright, I acted in the interest of protecting the organisms, King and Chloe. Great number of combat viable, Marine Corps had ceased all vital function. Therefore, protecting two organisms that cannot contribute to survival of the majority. You must go, Letitia. King, are you okay? As long as you live, the royal family will not fall. No, he's dying. Failing to defend Belter and for underestimating the strength of our enemy. No, the enemies, had like elf worlders, helping them that were, supplying them with, modern technology. Hey, Mina, do you have any healing medicine? Just give the king a few blueberries. Oh, enemy soldiers, and they're coming with monsters too. Oh, and they're here with monsters, of course. New program has been issued. Uh-oh, what's going on? Alright, what's the new issue? Alright, what the heck is this? Alright, whoa, I might as well active. Alright, now I must take out all these bad guys. Alright, I can't, use my zip zoom. Alright, I might as well, alright. Alright, the enemies have been defeated. Alright, did we protect everybody? What strength is this? You had the power to do this, why didn't you do it earlier? If you have Bertrand soldiers wouldn't have had to die. Hostile threat detected, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's more enemies coming. You say from the north? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that must be from the capital city? Oh no. Alright, our mother worm's gonna be a bit... Uh-oh. Alright, looks like all the military men are here. Hopefully we can get the king to safety. Yeah, you must help them, please. Duke Calmrath is already assigned to the aid. Commander Shields leading a fleet of warships to engage the Imperial Navy. So, alright. But we know there's traitors and spies among the elites. We kinda, yeah, because somebody, decided to fire on the Imperials. No, but, but we're like level 100, we know revive spells. What, we literally have revive spells. We literally have a revive spell. Alright now. Okay, there's gonna be an ad coming up, so I'm just gonna tell you about that. Hey Tio, by the way, nice of you to lead me into a trap, by the way. What are you talking about? I had no idea that was gonna happen. Oh wait, Beltran's alive? Bertrand's alive, that's good. No, everybody, yet so many were lost. Yes, indeed, we need to discuss the Alright now, Prius join us in the console chamber. Alright now, is it gonna be revealed that the Chancellor is actually evil and is actually evil? And then, they're gonna take over the kingdom? Oh no, what if that does happen? I'm kinda jinxing myself, but that probably won't happen, right? Right? Yeah, maybe I'm psyching myself up a little too much. Thank goodness the fighting hasn't reached the capital! Well, I mean, not yet, but it probably will if it keeps going on. Alright, for now we should make for the palace. Don't worry, I'm heading to the palace, I guess. Alright, I'll head to the palace, I guess. Yeah, maybe one of the Imperial spies decided, to sneak... Yeah, it seems like somebody, wants to escalate tensions between both of the parties. It might have been responsible for the kingdom and the empire, dissolving their tensions. I mean, dissolving their friendship. Yeah, that might have been people from the stars. It seems like they were behind the Helger's disease, and it seems like they were behind the Helger's disease. Yeah, so they were spreading it kind of intentionally. Yeah, we already knew about that. Yeah, we know about that as being characters, right? Yeah, because they're definitely behind the worms, and they were spread the birds, and the birds were responsible for the plague. Yeah, I mean, alright. Alright, let's get into the castle. I'm sure this will go well. Alright, we got new characters to learn. We got new characters whose names I need to learn. Alright, I'm sure they won't get they won't get redshirted. Alright, surely they won't get redshirted. Wouldn't it be funny if they all got redshirted? I mean, you're an expendable character. You're an expendable character who's not part of the main cast. Obviously you're gonna get redshirted. Alright, that's mean. I shouldn't say stuff like that. I mean, obviously they're very important to, keeping things safe in this nation. But, it seems like they might be a little in over their head. Which means, obviously, we need to, arm them with modern technology, too. The Imperials far outmatched us. Yeah, Yet we were able to rout their pursuing forces without issue. Beyond anything we could imagine, almost like they had modern technology. And they also had guns. Why did they report? Yeah. Somebody in the forces, decide, to sneak in and, and they're trying to lay blame on you. Yeah, they're trying to lay blame on, the good generals so that, they get reprimanded and punished. And, yeah, I can see that. That sounds like what's happening. They can handle all manners of monstrous abominations, like those Enigma worms. And their soldiers were armed with weapons that fire shards of iron. Is that all mere trifles by the sound of it? Are we sure about that? You doubt Her Highness's word, General. You forget yourself. Alright, I'll braid, being nice. Here's one of the stones fired from the contraptions. It penetrated a knight's armor, killing him instantly. Yeah, it's called guns. Oh no, they brought guns to this world. Oh no. Yeah, those are called guns. Those are very dangerous to, people who, are running around in knight's armor. Yeah, good thing they're using guns realistically and having them actually kill knights. That's kind of why humanity stopped wearing, big, heavy, expensive suits of armor. They wouldn't do anything against, modern firearms, of course. Yeah, also we should probably focus on healing the king. I mean, Nina's like over level 100. And they know a revive spell. I'm pretty sure if anything happens to the king, she can fix him. I mean, she literally has all her skills unlocked. Master Midas has been worried sick. Alright, let's see how that guy is doing, by the way. Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, I don't mean to be gross on purpose, I swear. I swear I'm not trying to be gross on purpose, I promise. It's just that, I'm sorry. Oh, electro transmitter? Wait a minute. That sounds like modern technology. What is that doing here? What is an electro transmitter doing here? That sounds like some sort of spying device. Yeah, it turns out, the Empire and the kingdom might, have a few bugs and, some spies. And some spies are planting bugs. Oh well, we can't have enemy surveillance inside this nation, of course. Right now, where do we... Alright, we're on a road, it's called Rainbow Road. They call me Ricky Horny. They call me Ricky Horny. R-I-C-K-Y-H-O-R-N-Y. Ricky Horny, Ricky Horny. They call... Whoa, whoops. Alright, there appears to be some slowdown. Sorry about the camera angle right there. That was my fault. I was kind of zooming around Yeah, we gotta zoom around. Yeah, sometimes there is a bit of slowdown, so I apologize for that. Alright, now, Alright, Midas, what's going on? Alright, turn in one piece with an ally Yeah, says it's Chloe, she's very nice. By the way, I like her suit, it looks very cute. Yeah, it's a good thing we got her back. Yeah, now we're kind of involved in the politics of this empire. Ah, that's not good. Ah, shame. I suppose we only have to discuss this. What could have been? Oh? The Empire clearly had an advantage over us at Beldar. We cannot win this fight without taking the upper hand. Now, if only we had something to take it, that could stop bullets. Yeah, such as, modern Kevlar. Alright, what was the reason? Alright, what was the reason he departed? Oh no. Big character moment. Is that a sleigh? Oh wait, that's a sleigh. Maybe a boat? No, Ray, this machinery. Bergamot says, is this some kind of aircraft? Director? The apparatus will allow Sciomancer to fly through the skies? Yo, airships! I created this prototype based on theoretical design devised by, Master Midas. This would revolutionize our war effort. Midas is truly a gift. Yo, he made that? So it's not a foolish 14-year-old dream. What are you talking about? This is, huge! The dream was on the verge of actualization? Wait, what? It's on the verge of actualization? Wait, what? What do you mean to do it, my dusty old notion? See to Sir Albraid's arm. Yeah, I am aware. I suppose it will interest you to know that the final material needed to complete the fuga lies in Narrowbeth. Alright, now, where's that? What? Master Midas wants attempted to make the Figa fly using an ancient floating sciomancy. Obviously, it didn't work. But the outfit was never enough to move more than a stone's throw. Sure, like, when we were trying to make UFOs. Lavitus ore. May only be found in Neba's ancient coil in the lands of Traton. If you trust, I shall show you no quarter. Have you no mean to make light of semantic research? Alright, now. Fine, I will go. Alright, now, we're getting Midas back in the party. Mr. Midas, you're coming with us again. I thought you were only here for Albraid's arm. I mean, this war effort seems kind of important, I kind of live in this nation, and, obviously they're causing trouble. That's, kind of a big problem for me, Because, I'm kind of an important target, Alright, now, I arrange a transport. Let's meet at the harbor. Alright, let us show you let's get the show on the road. Hold on, Ray, I think I'll be staying behind. Chloe needs rest. Her imprisonment in our retreat from Beldar will surely have left her exhausted. No, she's leaving the party? No. Besides, she'll be taking that ship from Clota to Nablith. If we're in the field of the Imperial Navy, the risk of non-combatants in open order would be too great. Uh-oh. So what you're saying is we could have a ship-to-ship battle. Alright, now let's battle. Yeah, we might get blasted by, those cannons. From that, from that discount Goldoba. She needs time to learn the language and culture of this land. Chloe is a quick learner. She'll pick up the things in no time. Alright, glad to hear. It'd be hard to gather the right materials without you there. I would beseech her to stay. Alright, now, thank you, miss. Alright, the director is very nice, but we're gonna... Alright, now. So does the Empire know about these, special airships that we're making? At least I hope they don't. Yo, he's like a... Alright, we got a... Alright, this guy is a super genius. Alright, she's gonna accompany us. Oh, Welch is calling us too. Uh-oh. I guess we reached that point in the story where, where We're supposed to see her. I know what I'm supposed to do, but you know, I kind of can't leave while you're talking. Alright, I'll be there. I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute. Please, please. Alright, I'll be there. Welsh, please be nice. Please be nice and wait patiently, please. I'm kind of, you know, on the other side of the world right now. I'm kind of far on the other side of the world. I'm kind of on the other side of the world right now. Alright, looks like we won't have Elena for a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay. Right now, who am I gonna use in my party now, though? Cool, I got a physical stimulant, nice. Alright, so who am I gonna use in my party, though? Alright, whoa. Can I leave? Alright, looks like the cathedral's grayed out. Alright, I guess I'll just warp over to the village. Alright, I'll just warp over to the village to see what Welch wants. Alright, Neon, I know that you're the bad guy and you're the one responsible for, you know, that. You're trying to blame your compatriot for something one of your spies did. Yeah, I don't trust him. I mean, he's a Chancellor in a JRPG, of course I don't trust him. If I hear the word Chancellor in an RPG, I'm like, yeah, you're a villain. You're definitely a villain. Funny enough, I actually did make a villain, you know, I actually made a villain in the lore based on that. Of course, they're actually an evil, living Torble mustache that, you know, can possess people. You took forever, you said sprint mode, didn't I? Well, I was kind of on the other side of the world, and, you know, alright. Such incompetence, oh well. Today, I need you to get me this. Okie dokie, make like a feather folk and shake your tail, feather. Alright, I got you some mithril. Good thing I can just buy that at the store. This is quite a find I got yesterday. When you do good deeds every day, nice things you're sure follow. Well, since I've been good, it's a perfect day to buy myself a new dress. Hey, Letitia? Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, come on, why do you always sneak up on me like that? I mean, you're always facing away from me. Even though I was right in front of you, we just had a conversation. Alright, she's giving me the ability to author stuff now. Nice, we can make books. My favorite books are, you know, by R.L. Stine. You know, canonically speaking, R.L. Stine did, you know, come up with, you know, the red balloon thing before, you know, Stephen King stole it. Alright now. Yeah, remember this ring you found. In truth, we have two of them. They're actually pairs. Alright, we used to have two of them. They're actually a pair, alright. But when my family is that the other ring was taken, but your family's assets got seized? No. Alright, looks like they got who to be honest, they're just knickknacks passed down by the family. They don't really have any monetary value. So, but the rings themselves are important symbols of the Vineyard family. But that means if I restore the pair, I succeed in restoring the Vineyard family as well. Is that why you're teaching us how to author stuff? Is that alright? That's what you needed the mithril for, right? I don't blame you. Mithril is like a super duper, you know, tough metal. Yeah, unfortunately, there's like better metals in this game. But you know, like, in Lord of the Rings, it's like, you know, probably one of the best metals. But it requires, you know, dwarven, you know. Alright, now, I lost a bunch of my mithril now. That's not good. Alright, now. Alright, guess I'll leave now. Alright, now. Alright, let's go... Well, whoops. Your communication hasn't been functioning properly lately? Alright, so what? Alright, well, you have this time? Alright, so well, so are you gonna give me a mission? I need another item. Alright. Alright, she's wanting another item. Alright, she's wanting another item. I better go get it to her. Alright, alright. Hey, well, check out your item. Wait, what? How did you take so long? What took you so long? I said it in a flash. Hey, where's your hat and your glasses? And also, your eyes are very pretty. I like them. Today, I need you to get me this. Alright now, wait, alright now. Alright now, might as well unlock everything, I guess. Well, it's just synthesizer. Oh, we need fire incantations. Good thing I already got some of those, because... Yeah, the reason I got some of them is a little bit of cheating, because, I kind of knew the required items for your side quests. So, I, knew what to do to, get these side quests done. Where'd you come from? Well, I was right behind you. What are you talking about? You were just talking to me. Why is it here right when I'm talking to myself? This is a privacy violation. I beg your pardon. Would you prefer I return another day? well, roll there. That's not at all what I meant. Alright, nice of you. Alright. Come over here and hand me what you brought. Right now, I got you fire incantations. I got exactly 5 of them. Yes, another successful scavenge. Thanks a bunch. Today, I will teach you the secrets of the vineyard. As a reward, I'll teach you the secrets of the vineyard family. Except there is one problem. Uh-oh. Do we have to do something else? After I taught you authoring, there was kind of a last technique. That was kind of the last technique passed down by the vineyard family. There's not much else I can share with you now. Uh-oh, wait, you don't have another secret for me? So just kidding, today I'll teach you my newly devised technique called synthesis. Alright, now teach me the synthesis. Alright, teach me the synthesis, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be very important for alchemies. Alright, now. In doing so, I've learned enough. I never enough to establish a family name. I found a new kind of item creation. Everything's going swimmingly. How come I can't seem to find the other ring? I scoured every inch of Curse, so if it's anywhere, it has to be in the Veil Empire. Yeah, we're kind of at war with those guys right now, so that probably won't go. As things are now, there's no way I can go look for it now. I mean, obviously not. If only the 2 countries could get along again. I mean, we could probably, do that as long as we take care of the root of the issues. I swear I will find the ring. Yeah, don't tell her that the ring might be melted down into scrap. Alright, do we really have a quest to, try to find the ring? Alright, now if we find the ring, we'll have to come back. Alright, good. Alright, good. Alright, now. Alright, did we actually unlock everything? Yo, we got everything now. Alright, we got all the crafting stuff. Cool, we unlocked all the crafting stuff. If Welcha came across the other ring she was looking for, it surprised me she sought her assistance in procuring it. I'm sure she is just right. Perhaps it is value that she deems best to locate it herself. Not quite the same way in our position. I should aim to mirror her determination and find her other ring. Alright, now all that's alright. Everything is done here. Alright, I guess I'll go over to the seaport, I guess. Oh yeah, by the way, there will be some background noise because I'm running, because, there's AC going on. It's like the middle of summer. It's like super duper hot. It's like red hot. Yeah, like literally over 100 degrees, you know. I swear I saw some crystals over here. Oh, I see some of those crystals. Alright, let's see if I can grab them. Uh-oh. Alright, let's not drop into the water. That's, you know, very bad. Because the Tisha, you know, is wearing very heavy armor. She'll probably sink like a stone. She'll go kerplunk. She'll go plunk. Right into there, yeah. Right now, ATO, what's up? Hi there. I'm ready to go whenever you are. Tio, what are you doing here? Well, fancy meeting you a lot here. Nice to see you. Commander Tio has agreed to help us. So Imperial Navy is traveling around even before Beldor fell? That's not all I fear. Oh, they plan to invade Nelarbeth? They what? Oh, they're trying to get the stones too. Oh no. They must be trying to get the leva ore too. Maybe we shouldn't mention that to, you know, Tio, though. Alright, I'm sure we're ready. I'm sure we'll be fine. Alright, now let's set sail for One Piece. It's the name of the treasure in the Grand Line. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Oh. I thought for some reason we would go in the open sea, but apparently not. We're about to land illegally in another nation that, you know, is hostile towards us. What if they think we're invading them too? That's precisely why we need Mr. Midas here. My time is not to be wasted. What's eating you? Set sail for One Piece. It's the name of the treasure and... Alright, we're in the land of Alabasta. You remember that arc? You know, Crocodile and all that? You know, what was this organization? Brokeworks or something? Yeah, what I remember about... Alright. Yeah, Crocodile was such a good villain though. Yeah, I kind of, you know, wasn't able to watch One Piece for quite a long time, you know, after that. Last time I saw One Piece, I was kind of up to the island with all those angels and you know that tyrannical king. Yeah, and then, you know, they stopped showing it on TV. Luckily I'm pirate thing. Luckily I can, get things on a totally, 100% legit way now. So I can just go over and watch it whenever I want. Yeah, I should probably do that, yeah. I mean, I hear Don Flamingo was kind of a... Oh no, well, there's birds. There's birds and whatever those green things are. What the heck are those? What the heck are those? Oh no, they're shooting tornadoes! Ow, 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 I'm being pelted! I'm being pelted and felted. Oh no, harpies. Got your harpies? No. Oh no, oh no. I don't know. Alright, all the enemies have been defeated. Alright, could you guys stop talking? Could you guys stop talking so I can, you know, run around, so I can zoom around because it's not letting me do that. Please, shut up. Alright, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going, please be quiet. I need to not have everybody talking. Yeah, probably one of the few times I'm kind of crashing out over that. You know, please let me zoom around so the fights will be a little bit easier. I can't do that while everybody's yapping. Because for some reason it won't let me. Even though it should. Alright, let's look around for more crystals. Let's look around for those crystals. Oh, hey, there's a crystal in here. Alright, this song, you know, kind of reminds me of, you know, a kind of near automata. Oh, there's room metal. Oh, bad guys. Alright, I see some not nice people. I see some not nice guys up ahead. Well, I mean, technically speaking, I guess, you know, bad guys would be, you know, nice guys, but, you know, but, you know, in a very different way. Not that they're nice, but more for ironic sake. You know, sort of like the Tips Fedora, you know, kind of nice guys. Which I'm sure Letitia, you know, which I'm sure Letitia gets plenty of. Seeing as she's so lovely and awesome. I noticed Tio's coming with us, and I'm guessing, you know, he's like working with the Empire. I mean, I'm guessing he's working with the Empire. Yeah, he was probably sent here to keep tabs on us. Yeah, Letitia's kind of aware because, you know, obviously she doesn't want to suspect her cousin of doing anything wrong. Honestly, she wouldn't suspect her cousin of doing anything wrong. I mean, why would she? He's family. I mean, she doesn't know, but, you know, I probably, you know, already know. I'm kind of sus of him, but, you know, I'm pretty sure that's just my paranoia. Maybe he's fine. Although it is kind of sus that, you know, the bad guys know that we're here to get the ore. And they're planning to come over here and invade. That means they're coming over here for the ore, obviously. So they're wanting to do their own airships, and probably, you know, those horned off-worlders are making them aware of that. Right, is that all the enemies? No. Right, there's some harpies in the air. Right, another harpy defeated. Another harpy defeated. Alright, Midas is gaining levels. Alright, I think we should use Raymond for a little bit. Yeah, we should definitely use Raymond for a little bit. I mean, Alina's cool and all, and I really like her and all that, but I haven't seen any new weapons for her. And I haven't seen any new weapons and haven't been able to make one either. Yeah, so I'm guessing. All right, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen a new weapon for her anywhere. And I kind of really want to get one too. You know, maybe this world doesn't. Maybe, you know, Esther. Maybe once we get into, you know, space, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get stuff like that. You know, when. All right, now. Oh, more bad guys. We got these Jolly Green Giants. Now they kind of look a little like Swamp Thing. They kind of look a little like Swamp Thing. You guys know who Swamp Thing is, right? Yeah, he's like the protector of the green, and you know, like in DC. He's in DC. He's like the protector of the green. I think one of the enemies, you know, kind of glitched inside the wall. I think the enemy might have glitched inside the wall. Alright, guess I'll leave. Yeah, I think the enemy might have glitched into the wall. That's unfortunate. I don't think that's intended. Oh cool, I got some mixed berries from these guys. That's a nice find. Oh yeah, we are taking these guys down nice and simple. Alright, I like mixed berries. Those are good. They're basically like a mix of, you know, the aqua berries and the blueberries. Oh yeah, when you're compounding, you can kind of mix them together, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. Alright, now. Firearm signatures? Uh-oh. Imperial gunfire? Uh-oh. Looks like we have company. Alright, now this is getting a little weird. Midas, what are you doing? Individual contact with the source is not recommended. What a most innovative orb. I would love to study it. Yeah, we better go help Midas. He might be in danger. Wait, what? Oh, that's a sec. Oh, I was wanting to know when we were gonna run into her. Yeah, I kind of saw her and I was like, yo, we gotta get her. All right, we took care of all the soldiers, you know, very easily. They went down, you know, pretty quickly. All right, now, Midas, is it truly you? In the flesh. Thank goodness you're safe. Now this is all right now. All right now. Yeah, there's no unofficial food to the stream now. Now let the treasure Cool Ranch and Dorito burrito. Alright, there's no such thing. I've just not been kind to you, yet you remain unchanged just like when I last saw you. Oh, he's in love with a space elf. Nice. Wait, does that mean she's in the... Alright now. Alright, there's just, you know, magic. There's just, you know, space elves. And she looks very pretty. I like her. She looks, super hot. I mean, yes, mommy. I mean, mommy. mommy. Yeah, we're not bad guys. We're good guys. Forget them. The less you know, the better. Midas, please don't hide. That will not do, Midas. I am certain your friends would like to hear the whole story. Alright, tell me about this. Tell me about the sexy space elf. I see some familiar faces. Wait, what? You and children really grow up in a blink of an eye. Who are you? Is this the thing that's delicious and add the blue dye? Oh no, it's just like the Sonic curry. You've grown into a beautiful woman. And the boy, you've grown into a fine young man. Welcome to near that bath. Who are you and why are you a space elf? Boy, what are you talking about? Alright now. Lady Malkia. Alright, I like her. She's cute. I mean, very pretty. I mean, mommy. Alright now, I swear I'm not down bad, I swear. What the heck is that nose armor? Yeah, I will say the headdress looks a little silly. But, you know, considering what, you know, Letitia's old man was wearing earlier, it looks a little less silly. He was wearing a circlet with, like, yeah, he was, like, wearing a circlet with, you know, a unicorn horn on it, and it would look really silly. I will say, I like her design, it looks really nice. Could probably... I will say, your design looks really pretty, I mean, it makes me feel weird. I think about it. I had to wear that. I would probably feel so weird. I mean, she's not human, or she's not human, obviously. Probably feels less weird for her. All right. So can we get you in our party? I would like you in our party. Nerves are nerves. I mean that's true, but maybe her. All right now. I mean, I agree, you know, I agree. That's kind of why I don't wear, a lot of things, because I think it feels weird on me. That's why I can't wear jewelry or watches or all that, because I think they feel weird. 14 years ago, what happened? Not everything. I'm still trying to calmly discern who is at fault. Okay, so what happened 14 years ago that, you know, pissed Midas off so much with the kingdom? What happened 14 years ago? Where? Yeah, say, fortunately, who wears a watch anymore? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm pretty sure, you know, everybody has a smartphone these days, and those have basically every single function on Earth. Yeah, yeah, just seems like gold watches are, you know, just obsolete compared to those. Unless of course. All right now. All right now. Arrived at the ancient coil. Alright now. Alright, is everybody in here is Space Elf? Alright, they do not look human. Alright, these people definitely do not look human. By the way, alright, these people definitely do not look human. Alright. I will say I like this place. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty neat. Check out exotic goods for sale. Alright now, ooh, physical stimulant. Alright now, let's check to see what kind of stuff we got. Ow. Sorry. Hold on. Alright now. Oh, we already got one of those swords. I got those at a rare draw. Alright, hold on for just a minute. Yep, so you know to call someone with a cell phone and an expensive watch a douchebag? Because they always are. I mean, you're not wrong. I agree with you. I do agree with that. I mean, anybody who has like a super duper expensive watch, and they like to flex it on people is definitely, you know, it's definitely either a super villain who's a businessman like Lex Luthor, or you know, a huge douchebag. Well, again, I'm pretty sure they're kind of the same thing, really. Riot gear. Yo, Pandemic Federation Protector releasing on other planets. Could the government have sold it off? Yo. Yo, we're getting stuff from other planets. Yo, that's gonna be huge. Alright, we're getting a cloak too. Wait, I already have one of these. I already have one of those cloaks. Alright. Oh wow, I have a lot of junk. I have a lot of trash. Man, I have a lot of trash. I have an absolute amount of trash. And I have some trash, you know, just a bunch of useless stuff. I just have a bunch of useless stuff. Alright. Nope, I guess I already... Guess I'll just wear that cloak. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not doing it to be rude or anything. At least I promise you I'm not trying to be rude. You know, like on purpose or something. Alright now, one of these things is not like the other. Oh no, we got some armor with holes inside of it. Ugh. No, those are gross. Oh yeah, let's wear that armor. Alright, pretty sure I got a better cane for you. I've got you under my skin. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's get him some armor. Yeah, I agree. Imagine getting an expensive watch just to, you know, flex it on people for no reason. That just seems like a huge waste. Although, you know, I know some people that are. I know this one streamer who's kind of like that. Who would definitely 100% do that. Yeah, his name was DSP. His name was DSP Gaming. Yeah, DSP Gaming would 100%, you know, waste a whole bunch of money on a bunch of expensive nonsense because he thinks it, you know, because for some reason, who knows why, really. Alright, we need to look. Alright, now. And I'll just give him gainful blows and give him its head. I'm looking for... Alright, now. Alright, I made some stuff that basically has EXP plus on it, but, you know, I don't have too many of those. Alright, oh, I'm not cute. I'm not cute, but I appreciate all the compliments, but, you know, I am 100% not cute. That is a bunch of false information. That is a bunch of false information and, like, fake news. That's like from my detractors, dude. It's like from my detractors, dude. Alright, now. I am not Cinderace. I am not Cinderace. I am not Cinderace. I finally fixed the sound, so that I finally fixed the sound. Yeah, I kind of been putting that off and kind of forgetting to do it. So I finally decided to do it. You tend to use the Fuga. Wait, is Tio with us? You know of the Fulga? Of course I do. Midas promised. Malkia. Oh, what are you shouting for, man? Oh, are they going on a date? Yeah, Midas seems just a bit... Seems like the Cinderace in the relationship. Oh, you brought the idea here? Dad and Dr. Yasin too? Mako was some fault with the infants and the fish, so this is the first time I've heard of it. Alright, now that... No, I'm not Cinderace. In a manner of speaking, I was. Am I wrong to say so, Midas? Yeah, he was playing, he was basically building these forbidden machines to, you know, go off with our space elf waifu. I mean, back when he was younger. I would impose one condition. Oh wow, she has such a, you know, cute butt. I mean, as I say, insistence in routing the Imperial threat that encroaches on the ancient coil in her home. Well, obviously we're going to defend you. Excavation may prove difficult with the Empire so close at hand. Besides... Oh, do we stand a chance? Beldar was no match for them at all. Yeah, we got technology from across the stars. It's not sent aid due to a small number of Imperial soldiers. The villagers tell me the enemy has but a single warship. Uh-oh, it's got a huge cannon. Alright, do they got one of those big cannons? If we cannot rout this small force, I fear for a return home. Alright, just a small force is out there. Yeah, but Cousin Tio, you know, followed us out here, so... something's probably gonna happen if that's gonna, you know, affect her and, you know, cause her to go with us in our team. Party has been disbanded? Alright, no time like the present. Yep, I already got a whole bunch. Alright. I just thought you were either thought of the worst pet ever, flying vampire squid, and they have a scream that paralyzes their victims. Oh. Do you know where to patrol? I do. We shall patrol their invasion route and destroy them one by one. A simple strategy. Alright, by the way, are you going to join my party in for this? Enemy's commander is present during the invasion effort. Alright, surely they didn't. Alright, if we take the commander down, we'll see. Alright, let's take down the commander. We'll sneak into the back of the front lines and take out the commander. That'll completely demoralize the enemy and cause them to surrender, right? I'm gonna write a story where their pets are created by Blizzard. Of course it would be Blizzard. Wait a minute, you're not just making, you know, mind flayers, are you? I don't think mind flayers make very good pets, unfortunately. That's sort of like having a beholder as a pet. Granted, I know in Golden Sun that, you know, a beholder is not a beholder is technically kind of a good guy. Well, as much of a good guy as, you know, the Wise One actually is, but, you know. Yeah, he's like sending us on a mission, you know, to recover the elemental stars and kind of neglecting its whole stack without the power of alchemy that, you know, the world's gonna end. Yeah, he's kind of like saying, yeah, if we don't stop it, the world is definitely gonna end, yeah. Yeah, kind of being a bit of a, kind of, leaving out some important stuff that, is kind of important. Alright, where'd the bad guy at? Alright, bad guys from outer space, ultimate muscle. Here to exterminate the human race, ultimate muscle. Hey, look, those guys look like some ultimate muscle villains. Let's go defeat them. Yeah, we'll just use swords. Oh, we get her in our party, yeah. We should definitely be using her. Alright, now. I'm going to make them worse than mind flayers. I'm gonna make them like pets and mind flayers when it want. I don't like humans. Now, come on now. Come on, guys. You guys know I'm part human, right? My dad was a good person. Yeah, I kind of sacrificed himself to, kind of cover, me and Mom's escape route when we had to run away from the moon because of living at night, doing war crimes. The exception always proves the rule. Okay. Uh-oh, those look like bad guys. Firearms identified, secure the perimeter. Oh, firearms. Uh-oh, they got guns. The most useful orb, if not somewhat annoying. Yeah, please don't scream. Sorry about that, Duma. Please don't listen to anyone. One good human just proves the rest are all bad. Wait, that's not. I mean, there are a lot of shitty people in the world, don't get me wrong. Yeah, but some of my closest allies in dreams are also humans. And of course, I also have some villains that are also human, so. Alright, now we took care of the bad guys. Alright, so, what level? Alright, now. Oh, she's level 41, oof. Alright, so I might as well check out her skill tree for right now. Alright, now, Crush Clap. Alright, let's see your passives. Of course, we got First Aid, that's kind of important. Extend Dodge, Auto Heal. Well, obviously, we need to get Auto Heal. Auto Heal is kind of one of the best abilities of the entire game, basically. First Aid, Extend Dodge. Oh, she has Magic. Alright, she has Acid Rain too. Alright, shares her own HP with nearby allies. Oh, she can share her HP, huh? Alright, that kind of reminds me... Alright, what other things? Oh, Vampire Weaponry. Oh, a Stylish Dreamboat. Oh, that's good. Spring of Wisdom. Oh, that's also good. No, Leadership. Not bad. Convert HP, AP, recover AP in exchange for HP. Well, okay. She has some... Can cause confusion, huh? Alright, that sounds useful. Alright, well, I know what I want to unlock. Alright, first off, we're gonna go through this. Alright, first off, we're gonna go over here. Alright, might as well get Wildcat. Alright, I'll go through the Scorch Resistance. Alright, what's this move over here? Shall we dance? Ooh, wow, that seems like a good move. Alright, I'll grab that. I'll grab that so she'll have some more offenses. Alright, I do want to get Crush Clap. Alright, now. I haven't seen a single human here in weeks and maybe months except the one guy that calls himself human. I don't believe that because what human names himself human? I mean, that is kind of strange, isn't it? Well, if he literally is naming himself human, that is kind of strange, not gonna lie. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that is a little sus. Alright, I will not lie, that is very strange. Masochistic Psyomancy? Wait, what? I think the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, the implications of her being a masochist is kind of, what? I wasn't expecting that. I probably should have expected with some of her skills, you know, basically trading HP for, you know, other stuff. Alright, we got somebody who's a masochist. Alright, we got somebody on our team that's a masochist. Alright, that's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Ooh, vampire weaponry, I kinda want that too, but you know, it's kind of unlocked. Oh, we only have so many points right now. Alright, might as well get the wind resist. Might as well get longer punishment. Alright, HP up. Alright, get the guts. Alright, I do. Alright, I kinda want to unlock. Alright, now. To be clear, I'm a fighter, I fight things. I am not like darkness from a certain anime. A paladin who throws herself in front of danger with zero resistance and no defense. I mean, it's no fun. It's no fun if she doesn't, you know, fight back every now and again, though. Oh yeah, Weaver unlocks Spring of Wisdom. That's gonna be good, since obviously this character is very magic focused, and obviously we're gonna take the intelligence boost too. No, at least she's living her best life. Well, I mean, I guess she is. Like, alright. Well, I guess you're right about that. Oh yeah, Acid Rain, you know, lowers defense. Right now, let's check out her passive skills. Alright, auto heal. Expend HP for shorter casting time by inputting an extra button skill. Oh, she can sacrifice HP to, you know, do magic faster. Oh, that's pretty funny. I like that. Alright, that might be a bit high risk, though, and she's kind of coming in on a kind of a low level. And obviously we don't have good weapons for her right now. We got the best cloak for her. Alright, obviously she'll have to be in reserve for right now. I'll have to grind to level her up, so... Right now, where are the bad guys at? The bad guys over here? Oh, I see them. Alright, let's go take them down. Alright, now, alright now. Let's just jump right into combat, you know, take them all out. Yeah, mow them down. Wait, wasn't you guys supposed to have guns? I finished the six-headed D&D dice vault today. Oh, nice. That sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. Sounds really, really nice. I like that. Oh yeah, Raymond got another level. That's good. Alright, now give me more levels. Alright, now. Oh, these guys are... Look. Oh, wait. They're starting to use guns, yeah. Oh, whoa. We're starting to... Uh-oh. Alright, might as well use the blind sides. Alright, any more enemies nearby? There it is. Alright, another enemy defeated. Another enemy defeated. I ended up not feeling like weapons so much as dominatrix gear. Oh, what? Oh, man. You're all far more skilled than I imagined. Such prowess is a rarity, even among the warriors of Tartren. We may consider surprise attack on the Imperial warship. That should drive them back from whence they came. Of course, they'll just come back with more warships. We're under attack? Uh-oh. What? We're under attack? What do you mean? Large number of Imperials are attacking? Uh-oh. So they decided they did a small diversionary force to, you know, attack the main base. Alright, looks like the guys did a small diversionary force to, you know, draw out, you know, the best fighters. You know, so they can attack, you know, the civilians. Cowardly tactics. Cowardly, you know, villain tactics. Cowardly, evil villain tactics, but, you know. Wait. Alright, we didn't really have much of a choice but to fall for it. Yeah, they were sending out scouts, you know, try and draw our attention. Alright, let's battle. Alright. Alright, might as well take on some bad guys along the way. We could use as much levels as we can. Alright, what's that up there? Alright, that's a mithril. Alright, I didn't buy any materials from the... Alright, now we need to zip zoom right on over there. And can't we just warp over? Alright, now. Civilians are a great source of new skeletons. And alright. Alright, maybe some skeletons would be helpful against the Imperials. I mean, skeletons don't have to worry about dying, right? I mean, at least skeletons don't have to worry about dying, so they'll probably, do good against guys that, are coming at them with swords and guns. Oh no. Alright, bad guys. Alright, so you're... Alright, that attacked us in Rachel after Elena came down. Yeah, I remember you, of course. Gushing Gosher. Alright now. Or is that a Duma with you? What do you know about Duma? Oh, what do you know about Duma? Who are you really? What are you doing here? If I determined, then you must not be from this planet. I would certainly ask you the same. We're not allies with you, no! I would never dream of allying someone would commit atrocities. Oh, we're not here with the Veil Empire. As you wish, don't expect me to hold back, huh? When newborn, they're basically things that never lived, not are supposed to live in the or uncanny valley CGI in the real world. Oh boy. Hostile threat, uh-oh. Now what's coming in? Alright, now we have to take care of this boss real quick. Alright, now just rip into him with, Supernova. Rip into him with Supernova. Yeah, that's right. That's right, get wrecked. That's right, get wrecked. Wow, we kicked this butt really in no time flat. That's right, get wrecked. You have a Duma around isn't doing me any favors. What do you know about... Alright, now let's trounce him. Thank you, I think I called a day. See you again, Duma. Here's hoping you and me we'll have a more worthwhile chat next time. Alright, now. Uncanny Valley, in the lore, I was thinking of making something that, is based on Uncanny Valley. Yeah, it's kind of like beings that, kind of look human but aren't. Yeah. And they've been blending seamlessly into, human society and, basically influencing things. A bit like the Silence. And, kind of fighting their presence. Alright, now. Alright, yeah, I became strong. I appreciate your words, however, I seem to grow weary. Alright, now. Uh-oh, your arm is acting up. Let's say you all deserve rest. Alright, good thing we kicked all those Imperial butts. That's right, get wrecked. Get wrecked, Imperials. That's why I'm making them look like CGI, because it's the opposite of undead, and undead are rotting corpses, so they're the opposite of that. Or something that's not even capable of rotting where they don't have a concept. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, summoning monsters is a good way, take, alright, summoning some powerful monsters is a good way to, take on, tons of bad guys, tons of enemies at once. I would dare say so. Unfortunately, it might freak out all the normies a little bit. Yeah, it might freak out the normies a little bit, at first. Yeah, it might freak out all the normies, though. They're really gonna have to run with my D&D players because they're gonna kill something that's never been born? They're gonna be broken as fuck. No, no, are you gonna use the... Alright. No, are you gonna make them sort of like false hydras or something? That's a good way to, you know, fuck with players. There's one thing I would ask. Alright, what do you need with that wars? Nothing would be false hydras run. That would make false hydras run screaming. It takes significant strength to evacuate. But many villagers are when we're not in the best shape ourselves. Especially you boys, since your arm is kinda acting up. 14 long years must have been difficult. Well, sun is core due to close proximity. Must not be helping matters. No, I'm fine. You're not holding the pain any longer. There is no need. Mias and I have discussed it. I saw a new... I was following you new... Oh wait, we're gonna restore the arm? Oh, we're finally restoring Albraid's arm. Nice. Oh, Albraid, we're gonna restore your arm. That's gonna be good. Yeah, those are the things that when False Hydra seeks a therapist. I mean, if they're Uncanny Valley, yeah, that would probably do it. Could you imagine if the Uncanny Valley monsters could have some sort of way to mask themselves, you know, in human society, or you know, if they're influencing, you know, society in a whole, you know, yeah, that could be very dangerous. Yeah, especially if they have some sort of false Hydra ability, you know, sort of like the silence from Doctor Who. I think those things would be so wrong and so unaligned. It's like everything doesn't like them. Creatures from the Black and Void avoid these things. Alright. Well, they sound like very serious things that, you know, are very dangerous. However, Endemai would, you know, bravely fight them. After all, she's used to dealing with all sorts of, you know, weird anomalies. Your Highness, alright now, Aubrey, what's up? I'm so happy I pray for your safe procedure. No, Bray, it was all my fault. Wait, what do you mean, Letitia? Highness, do you know Raymond's whereabouts? Right, you mentioned he was going to make a report to Elena before walking out a moment ago. Are you trying to say he's an Imperial spy? Maybe now disclose, or it's time to disclose all to him. Should I now? Yeah, you should definitely tell him. Yeah, but most of them are friends like me. Oh, okay. Then that's good. Alright, I shall speak with him. Alright, time to reveal, you know. Alright, time to reveal the thing. About us, Tio, and Minister Midas. Oh yeah, can we get the sexy space elf in our party? Shall we begin the procedure? Yes, do it. Get Albraid's arm fixed. Get his arm fixed. And this time make it so it's completely unbreakable, sort of like, you know, diamonds are unbreakable. Wait, diamonds are unbreakable. Wait, is Past a human? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, Past is a human. Well, I'm pretty sure, you know, Past is a human. Do you know anybody on the internet who's not a human? Alright, obviously a kid, but, you know, I don't think his character... I think his character is supposed to be human, yeah. Alright, now rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. I don't know, I think he's a gnome. Alright, gnomes? Alright, now dun 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 dun. Raymond, what are you doing out here? Everybody loves Raymond. Honestly, are humans even real? They could be elf and dwarf hybrids. I mean, Yes, and they don't inherit any of the good features, unfortunately. Yeah, although to us fairies that are born of human imagination, humans are more like broken gods, I guess. I used to drag Albright and Cousin Theo around, causing them so much annoyance. It was a day just like any other. Uh-oh. It was an unfortunate accident. Uh-oh. Appropriate castle walls flung. Or no. Theo, you know, pushed you out, and you know that's how you know he got. Yeah. The princess wasn't harmed, but but the one who shielded me. No, that's what happened to Albright's arm. Yeah, he got crushed by some stone trying to saving the princess's life. That's not good. Elves and dwarves, either you're gonna get the good traits and become gnomes, or none of the good traits and they become humans. It was Master Midas and Lady Malkia who saved Albright's life. Their actions served as a catalyst for the three wise men exiled from the kingdom. Okay, but why? Isn't it created transplanting of limbs between species to be a foul, evil, and unforgivable act? Transplanting of limbs between species? Master Midas suffered so much, and so did too. So did too to all the other ones. Oh. Oh no, it's fantasy racism, of course. It's my lord uncle who spearheaded their prosecution. They say I sealed my fate was the father requester to their claims. So their dad didn't want to do it, but the lord uncle had his power. Oh no. No. Fantasy racism, we don't like that. Skeletons don't know racism because we don't have skins or air bones. Yeah, you can't be called a knife eater when you're a skeleton. I mean, once you're dead, a lot of things, kind of, fall by the wayside, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, if there were undead and people became them after. And then Ray met you. Oh no. No one will ever know. Never know I was human, half elven, fully elven. Hey, Annabelle, thank you. Things will work out. And everybody excited for the days to come. Which I wasn't fought in the war against those no side figures alongside of Saint Nick. Wait, you fought with Santa Claus against the knife ears? But Santa Claus is a good guy in my world. Why would he be a bad guy? Wait, then again, it's probably Then again, it's probably an alternate. It's probably an alternate universe. Version of Saint Nick. Yeah, the one. You gotta remember the Santa Claus in my world. He is very cool. They're very cool. And technically speaking, Santa Claus is basically a title that is held by various people. And the current Santa Claus is actually a magical girl. Yeah. And they're very cool. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Santa in your world is definitely a very different one. He fought to avenge his people, the Snow Dwarves, after a genocide attack of Snow Elves nearly wiped out his people. Nah, what happens to them after everything? Yeah, so Albright just has a arm from and it's from the hot alien lady, the hot alien space elf, and then the Empire's like, no, we want to be racist. Yeah, they want to be racist. Yeah, the bad guys just want to be racist. As far as treaty in the war, he bound the Snow Elves in ancient magic, so instead of running rampant and killing everything on Earth, they had to make toys for children. Ah, that's a good way to give him penance. Let's not keep Theo waiting. Pretty sure Theo knew that those guys were no. Yeah, kind of funny, you know, when the Imperials attacked, Theo was with us, and, you know, he kind of went off on his own. Now time to descend into the coil. Is that deep? The ancient coil is a sacred ground for Sciomancer. It's suitably deep. Losing one's way would prove fatal. Their kind do not go astray. The strange tools create detailed chartographs. And part of the... Alright, now. Shall we depart? Wild huntsman with a sword and my line, in my lore. Okay. Alright, that sounds, you know, very nice. You know, Titania, back when she was human, you know, was saved by huntsmen. That was kind of before she awakened her true art of fiction. What's your fiction true art is kind of based on fairy tales, although it's not really limited to that. That's an awesome big tree branch that I made. Oh, that's really nice. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go into the bunker. Into the bunker. Coming out, Ray. You're looking so much better. Oh, thank you. I feel strong enough to move mountains. I feel relieved that the procedure went well. I'm afraid I come bearing ill tidings. Wait, what? Who are you and what do you want? What is it? Are they gonna be racist again? They're not gonna be racist again, are they? What happened to His Royal Majesty? The wounds he sustained at Baldur have worsened, leaving him bedridden. Uh-oh. That's why they didn't want... Sinister activity has also been observed around Baldur. Nan wishes to for the immediate return of Her Highness. The already left Kultol in the royal city. Their ship approaches one sent by Nan. You should go, Letitia. Not the tree branch is a 6E Korean branch sword, much like the one in the Japanese royal regalia. Oh, that's really cool. The king has truly fallen. Nothing will prevent Lombard from doing what he pleases. Yeah, we don't trust Lombard. He's the guy that, you know, was the racist. I'll leave the retrieval of Livy war in your hands. No problem. Alright, so you'll go get that. Never trust the guys with the regime of the bad dude with the mustache. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Alright, now. Alright, we're splitting the party. Alright, we're splitting the party again. On the road again. Many others will get gathering in order. Let's return to the capital at once. Alright, I'm sure everything will be fine at the capital. I'm sure everything will be super duper peachy at the capital. You know, it's not like somebody would, you know, want the king to die, so they could, you know, take over. Yeah. Alright, Lombard is definitely, you know, definitely a prime suspect, but, you know, I still say the Chancellor is evil. I mean, he's a Chancellor in a JRPG, how could he not be evil? Alright, never trust a Chancellor. Never trust a Chancellor in an RPG. Never trust a Chancellor in an RPG. Right now, Latisha's just worried about her old man. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. It's literally part of the job description. See, Phone Swordsman gets it. See, Phone 100% gets it. See, yeah, never trust a Chancellor in an RPG. It's basically in the job description that they have to be a mustache twirling villain. Yeah, in fact, in my world, there's literally a villain whose, entire thing is, they used to be an evil king's minister. Before, and they're kind of an immortal, evil, living, twirlable mustache that, can possess people. You can't really blame him. It was in the job description. They were asking for him to have, they were asking him to have all those traits and to do the things that things to punish him for his really just fucking wrong. When you're a Chancellor in an RPG world, you practically, sign up to be an evil mustache-twirling bad guy, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a trope even in Dragon's Crown, it was in Bravely Default 2. Yeah, funny enough, I started calling it out when I was playing Bravely Default 2 back in the day. Honestly, I should call it out, more now. Yeah, remember back in Bravely Default 2 where one of the first, chapter bosses was, one of those? Man, what in the world's going on? What's going on with my old man? Alright, now what's going on? His Royal Majesty is bedridden, the Duke. What's my Lord Uncle done? What? He's decided to betray the nation? He decided... Alright, Duke Lombard is trying to, take over the nation? Oh, no. In which case, they had really good method actors have to get rid of him, kill him, because otherwise he's not going to be happy and he's going to think he didn't appreciate his performance. Yeah, alright. I do not know if Commander Teal. Ray, we must inform Ray. Remember, Your Highness, we cannot contact him without Elena. Uh-oh. That means Teal is in league with the bad guys. Sure thing, I will go walk right into a trap. I will go walk right into a coup de grace, possibly a trap. Save my old man, I guess. Right, by the way, that was one scary looking orb you got there, dude. Yeah, by the way, I have screw the rules, I have blue hair. Maybe Ray should have given everybody one of those cool communicator devices, yeah. That way we could have kept the team together, yeah. Yeah, so that we can inform them about what's going on. Of course, we should probably do it in private because, oh no, whoops! Alright, I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, I wasn't paying attention! That's my fault. I'm really sorry about that. Whoops. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was my fault. I apologize, that was my fault. Alright, I deeply apologize, that was my fault. I'm working on blade blanks to make tomorrow for a new section in my store. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That sounds wonderful. Alright, now. It's nice that you're so talented. I mean, I wish I had some talents. Sadly, I'm not very proactive when it comes to making stuff for my lore. Yeah, mostly because... Partly because of, I have severe mental illness. Yeah, it kind of makes it kind of hard to work. I'm sorry to say. Alright now, I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen, or I'm pretty sure we're gonna be walking right into a trap. Yeah, they definitely waited till, everybody was, split apart. They definitely waited for everybody to be split apart. Yeah, seems like the bad guys are gonna be right on Raymond, so... Alright, I'm sure he'll be okay. I'm sure Raymond will be okay. Raymond is very strong. I mean, I can build your own where people can buy different parts of swords and put them together. Oh, it looks like they're alright now. Alright now. Guess I'm fighting, you know, bad guys over here. Alright, insurrectionists, prepare to yourself. Alright, we must call the insurrection. Nay, and why? Nay, and what's going on? Chancellor, what are you doing? Those who betrayed a crown should not be allowed to draw a single breath. Seems like he knew what you were doing. Right, sure. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, Nayan. You're a bad guy. You're a very, very bad man. I don't trust you. You're a very, 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 very bad man. I do not trust you. Looks like Albright, you know, Here's nothing, let us hurry. Looks like Albright doesn't trust those guys. I don't blame him. Alright, now, alright, I guess we'll fight the insurrectionist. Yeah, kind of hard with only two of us. Oh wait, I guess, alright. Kind of hard with two of us and one, you know, guy who's definitely not a villain. Alright, now. I know, they got modern firearms too. Yeah, you know, that might make their insurrection a little bit more dangerous. Don't worry, it's perfectly fine. We can handle all of them. I can't go that way. Alright, I guess I'll go this way. They can pretend to make swords and put the ores together and give them. Alright, there's some more insurrectionists up ahead. Alright, we're gonna use Duma. Alright, now we're gonna use Duma. Alright, now let's get that blindside, yeah. Yeah, blindside, yeah. Blindside for bonus damage. Blindside for bonus damage. Oh, the enemy is about to... Ow! And cast a big wind spell right in my face. Ouch. Ow, that bitch. Hey, Commander Tia, what's up? I know you're working with the bad guys. Several hacked hostile entities declared. Let's see, what? No, Duma, wait, that's not an enemy. Opposition, what? Your turn's supposed to be a Nelabeth. Yeah, what's going on to you? Managers are finishing up their work as we speak. I see, yeah. Then how did you cross the ocean? Yeah, we went by boat. And I sent a vessel to usher in their return. Surely you can see Her Highness's strength. Yeah, I mean, she's like level 100. She's practically a one-man army. So, Tia, what's going on? Cousin, is father alright? We received no harm of any harm coming from him? Alright, now I'm only a level 20? Oh wait, you're a war criminal then. Your safety is you know, but your safety is, you know this. So he's basically, alright now. Sounds like he's trying to manipulate us for his own goal. Uh-oh. You know, level 20 TNT fighter. Oh wow, alright, isn't that like max level in that game? Wait, is 20 max level in D&D? I don't know. Alright now. Alright now, there's oh wow, that's a lot of bad guys. Alright, that's a lot of bad guys. Alright, they are bad guys, right? We're not being, you know, fooled, right? Alright, Tio. Oh, we're with Tio. Alright, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Alright, where are the other bad guys? Oh, they're over here. Wow, alright, oh nice. Rain big rocks on their head. You know. Yeah, that's right. That's right, take that, take that, take that. Alright, is that all the bad guys? Uh-oh. Alright, is that all the bad guys? Did we get them? Unfortunately not. Alright, more bad guys over here. Is that all of them? They're not like on the second floor, are they? Alright, we don't have to defeat them all, do we? Alright, they must be... Alright, now, where are we supposed to go? Alright, now, I guess I'll head across the garden. Oh, more insurrectionists. They're laying on the skull mask, so they're not the same. No, they're not the same as mine. They can't have mine. Oh man. Oh yeah, that sounds getting over. Alright now. Alright, any more bad guys coming after us? Alright, get rat. Alright, now zoom. Zip zoom. Alright, zoom right into the bad guys. Alright, take that, bad guys. No, another bad guy right over there. Alright, more bad guys here. I'll just take care of them. Is that all of them? Apparently not. Alright, where are the rest of the bad guys at? Oh, they must be over there. Alright, I'll just take care of them real quick. Oh wow, there's more. Alright, take care of them. All the enemies have been defeated. That's right, give me my XP. Give the t-shirt all that juicy XP. Alright, over here, huh? Alright, now here comes the twist. Hey, Alina, there you are. Thanks for your highness's esteemed guest. Yeah, it seems like, alright, it seems like teaching her fatal fit. Teaching her how to punch good is, very good. For my father and Chloe, I'm certain they are safe. How can you be so sure? Because His Majesty said they would be. No, he understands me clearly. An escape route known only to the royal family for situations such as this. Not even my... Alright, such a passage exists. Oh, he doesn't know. No wonder we couldn't find them. What are you talking about? Alright, what are you talking about, mister? Escape to Koto. You want to regroup in Koto, huh? Alright, are we sure we're gonna be able to do that? Are we sure we're gonna be able to do all that? Alright, surely nobody's gonna be revealed to be like a secret traitor. Surely the Chancellor won't be revealed to be a secret traitor right as soon as, everything, is going to shit. I'm sure that's definitely not gonna be a thing. Yeah, he's acting really sus, so, it turns out I'm right on the money on that. I knew he was gonna be a traitor. I knew he was gonna be a dirty, bad guy. I knew he was gonna be a dirty, not nice guy. Who's not nice. Alright, this must be the passage. Oh, it's right behind this convenient, large mirror. Alright, I'm glad you're safe. By the way, I'm gonna kill you now. By the way, I'm sure glad you don't look very silly with that big horn. Very certain, yeah. My arm is back. They restored me, Master Midas and Lady Malkia bestowed me a new one. I sort of wanted that, not having my thing. Alright now. Alright now, what if the twist is that there's a third faction? Yeah, here he goes. Here comes the big reveal that we all knew was coming. Chancellor Neyan the Chancellor's gonna reveal that he's evil. Oh no, he's gonna reveal that he's evil. He's throwing down a smoke bomb. He's throwing down sleeping gas. No, he threw down sleeping gas. By the way, Elena's gonna be immune to that. And Tio also was a traitor too. The fungi in Mount Korath, if I'm correct. You must be this android that they have spoken of. Yeah, she's not affected by sleeping gas. Given your close connections to the Veil Empire, so we knew these guys were dirty from the start. Allow me to give you a demonstration. It can't be. Oh no, she got shocked. Alright, he had an EMP. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, this is not good. Alright, that's not good. No, I got tased. Don't tase me, bro. Oh no, we're in jail. No, we're in jail. Alright, we're in jail now. Well, but alright, I threw the princess and everybody in jail. I can't do anything more without raising the age rating of the game. Yeah, by the way, that's a joke from, Color Splash. One of the bad Paper Mario games. It had some good memeable lines in it, though. Father, where's Father? He's not awake, but he's fine. Alright, we have to save him and bring the traitors to justice. Alright, let's break out of jail. Duma, where are you? Alright, let's use one of our cool sword techniques to break out of jail. Yeah, how's a level 100 demigod, being beaten by all these, losers? To think Tio would be involved. I mean, he was family. I didn't want to suspect him, but he was kind of with us when everything, went to shit. And, Tio kind of sent us into a trap deliberately. Yeah, and Nam and Tio sent us into a trap deliberately, and they must have been behind the attack. Where's Captain Bertrand? Or perhaps the captain has also betrayed, or he's dead. No, not betrayed. What? Bertrand saved me. He was worried. Okay, so he's a good guy. It is true. I hope you're right, Chloe. Right now, we need to get out of jail. Deep in the underground. The Imperial has our door. What could we do if they chose to invade us now? You no longer have to worry about it. You no longer need to have to worry about that. Hey, Nian, by the way, why'd you do all this? Wait, is that one of those horned people? Yeah, she was on the mountain. Yeah, they were colluding with the Empire. I mean, obviously. No, cousin, please tell me this isn't true. Uncle 2, it can't be. No, the Veil Empire doesn't need to invade in the current state. They've been along here with me and as my emissary. You know, my true allegiance was with them all along. Oh no. Alright, so I'm gonna do my big villain monologue here. Monologue. By the way, I caught you monologuing. No, they're gonna kill them. No, we have to escape now. This world will not know peace while you guys are here. You're not the people who are bringing peace. You're the people who brought war. Alright, why are we trying to reason with Teo? What are you talking about? He's the one that, helped us all this time. You believe me so incapable. And if only you had been. You spared such a fate by my hands. No, Annabelle, thank you for the head pats. I think this is... Yeah, we're kind of at a bad moment at the story. No. Boy likes resolve unlike his father. The original plan was to be away from the Majesty, so he can kill the king. Yeah, basically I wanted you out of the way so you would get while you were over there. What orb? What are you talking about? Where is it? We call it Duma, it's highly dangerous. Alright, where is it? Last I saw was with the princess. Where is it now? Must have gone off on its own. Alright, so is the orb, They're trying to analyze the android too, no. Oh, you think nobody's gonna come to rescue me? Alright, now. Alright, you think nobody's gonna come to rescue me? That's cute. Aubrey, don't be upset. This is it. Alright. Yeah, is Duma gonna come through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man and be like, oh yeah! Come on now. At least Outright understands what the Royal Knights are supposed to stand for. Hey, Letitia, don't cry. Yeah, we triggered the bad ending. Wait, where's Duma? But, if, Letitia's there, then where's Duma?
陛下とレティシア殿下の本日の処遇が決まりましたので、外においでいただけますか。
I know.
どうしようというのです。
いいお話ができると存じます。殿下さえ了承してくださるのなら、殿下のお命はもちろん。
You're not bringing lasting peace. You're you're an evil dude. You're evil. I don't like you.
こんなことになってごめんなさい。レティシアさん。姫。いくら。
No, Letitia, no.
姫。くそ。どうにもならない。せっかく腕が治った。
Don't worry about it. Oh, the new arm's doing something. New arm's doing something. What's it doing? Alright, your arm is glowing. What's that? What's that? What's it doing? What's his arm doing? It's swelling from the inside. Very strange. Are you alright? Wait, maybe I have superhuman strength, actually. Maybe I can break these bars nice and easily and, you know, save the princess. That's right. Alright. Does that mean we're gonna play as him for a little bit? Go! Alright, what are you trying to do? An offer to allow your bloodline in the future? Uh-oh, what is he trying to do? He's not gonna try to force Letitia to marry somebody, is he? No. No, I don't like it. This is like a bad Isekai plot now. No. 陛下は処刑されることになります。ですが、これでお二人に長く付き従ってきた。せめて、レティシア殿下の Thank you for the real some Mountain Dew. お守りしたいのです。Thank you for the ice stretches and wing stretches. I definitely think we'll do that. ご存知ですね。ボルドール皇帝のご嫡男。Oh no. Force her to marry somebody who's probably gonna Yeah, if this were a bad Isekai plot, I think I know what that is. Of course Letitia naturally refuses. I have no intention of sacrificing my dignity after all this. Yeah, she knows what's up. I know Alfred would not want this. 残念ですが殿下の決断を尊重しましょう。レティ！ん？ Alright, cousin Tia, what are you doing? 生きていれば変わることがあるかもしれないだろう。生きているから変わる。敵の温情で生かされてないと生きられないなら。Oh, Letitia knows exactly what's up. Yeah, she knows what's up, but, you know, obviously they can't say it. Oh no. The skeletons may not have skin organs, brains, or other things, but we have dignity, although often not pants. I think they're wanting to turn the princess into a object. All right, let's go along with the sham wedding so that we can escape. Let's go along with the sham wedding so we can pretend to go along with it and then escape. That sounds like a fun. All right, yeah. Yeah, I don't like the implications of this. Alright, where's the execution brown?
エレ
Hey, Lena, what's going on?
ナさんどうしてこんなことに。もしか
I
して
think that thing's dead, do you?
あれは
Android for now, she's just been switched off.
機能が停止している。
Yeah, she can't die.
死んでいない。今はね、すぐに同じことになるけれど。エレナさんを
Yeah, we switch her. We hit her with a dismantle and destroy.
するのよ。リュマを連れているのはあなたのようだけど、このアンドロイドも万が一という。
You think the android might be connected?
さあ、運びなさい。待って。
No, leave Alina alone. Leave the cute, leave the awesome android, leave the cute. I mean,
レナさんまで。どうして。どうして。
無念だ、レティシア。
no, leave the android alone. I don't want her to get dismantled and turned into scrap metal.
いや、諦めたくない。
Well, at least.
まだ。デマちゃん。
Alright, where did Duma? Alright, where's Duma, by the way? Yeah, Duma probably flew across the ocean and got Ray and all that.
王国の民よ。
Yeah, you look like an Isekai villain. I don't like you.
よくわかる。だが、現王室は
Right, and they're spreading fake news. Of course, they're spreading fake news too.
今もまた
And they're using Nina's research to try. And they're using Nina's research as well as the. Wait, actually, they don't know about that. Yeah, they have the antidote. Yeah, they have the antidote all along. Yeah, conveniently enough, we have the antidote to the disease. Yeah, we're willing to offer it to you as in exchange for your loyalty. You know, if you sell your soul to us. Mm.
これ以上臣民と忠勇た
Our knights and subjects to their war machine. Yeah, it seems like you guys want to make everything into the war machine.
バルダーの戦先に手を出したのは国王陛下率いる
Yeah, I think that you guys are the ones that did that.
すでにバイル帝国ボルドール皇帝陛下は講和を申し入れてきたが、レティシア殿下はそれを拒み
Yeah, I'm not going along with your sham wedding.
追随した。これ以上王室に国を任せてしまえば王国と民の犠牲は
Yeah, I don't trust you. You guys are spreading fake news. You obviously were the ones that, you know, led the attack. You're obviously the ones that attacked, and, you know, we're wanting to blame the king and his subordinates. Boy, it sure was a nice thing that, you know, everybody else in the royal family got redshirted.
公爵による新たな応答が始まる。経理
Oh no, they're playing the burner.
しばしお待ちを。
Tia, what are you doing?
父上、ネアン参謀。どうか国王陛下とレティシア殿下の処刑
Leave the execution to him, huh?
任せていただきたい。
What's he doing?
やつが
あなたの
Is he not here by your command? Hey, Tio, I like that, yeah. Took any initiative. Alright, now, do it. Do it, kill me fast. Do it, kill me.
許してくれとは言わない。
手をに。
だからせめて俺の手で
Alright, now start cutting.
句を引かせてくれ。
Alright, do it quickly. Don't give up. Hey, what did you do? Hey, what? I guess Tio is deciding, you know, I'm gonna do a triple cross.
俺の妹に
Oh, he's become a triple agent. No, he's becoming a triple agent. Nice.
これ以上邪魔が入ると面倒だ。手を
Oh, no.
と焼き払え。待て。
Alright, now time to...
放て。
What? Where'd this barrier come from? Oh, where'd that barrier come from? Duma is here. Yay, Duma's back.
デマちゃん。
Wait, who else is here? Alright, Duma must have made contact with our old friends. Hey, Nina, there she is.
エレナさん。
Alright, nice, get me out of here. Alright, now time to reboot. Time to reboot and kick butt.
レイは無茶をさせますね。
Oh, Ray planned this? Nice.
何をしている。
Alright, and come back. What are you doing? Sir, we're under attack. A what? What? Where? What? Everything's falling apart on our end? That's not good. We were supposed to be winning? We were supposed to be winning and everything's kind of falling apart on our end. No, that's not good. Looks like your little coup is over.
突き抜けます。
Alright, TL, let's put you on the team, I guess. Right, I guess he's kind of a force carry. Alright, now watch Letitia hard carry everybody again. Yeah, looks like you're getting wrecked. Alright, how about we Ray's here? Alright now. Glad everyone alright now. The gang's back together. Please remain at your majesty's side. Alright, kick out their butts.
しております。オーシリアスの騎士たちよ。レッツシアオーシリアス殿下に続け。
Alright now. Reunited with friends, that's good. Yeah, that's right, does that alright now. Alright now, time to wreck everything. Good thing I have to do my back. Hey, stop slowing down, please. I don't wanna be lagged in this. I don't wanna lag right now. Alright, kick out their alright, no, don't run away. Don't run away. Get everybody level up. Everybody level up. Alright, any more bad guys coming after us? Oh, they're all over here.
混乱を収めましょう。
Alright, now kick their butt. Kick their butt. Alright, now kick their butt. Alright, they're all oh no, more bad guys. Kick their butt. Yeah, I'm a one-man wrecking crew. Yeah, take that. Take that. Alright, any more bad guys want to come at me? That's right, get defeated. Wow, they're all pouring in, aren't they? Oh, does that mean we have infinite encounters? Yo, infinite encounters, we can deplete all their forces. Alright now. Usually that's what that means. Alright, I think we should probably just make progress. No, I went... Alright now. I think I should just probably make progress. Hey, hey there.
ペランジェ大佐。
Looks like they have more.
あいつは野郎も帝国に手を貸すビープスの一人。
Devere, who the heck are they?
邪魔をす
So this princess life is mine.
で王女を殺してやる。撤退の準備。
Prepare to withdraw. Niana's lost control.
承知いたしました。
Yeah, I guess we're alright. Wait, you truly abandoned us to this chaos. That's right, yeah, you guys gonna go F for yourselves.
貴様の復讐
Yeah, we never believed you could do it.
おい。
I ain't letting you get away. Oh hey, everybody else is here. Nice.
二人はここ
Nice, everybody's here. Alright, let's get everybody in.
死亡者は決して逃がさん。
ふざけ。
What are you talking about? Yeah, she's not pampered. You're the one who's pampered. You're the one who's in Pampers, dude. Yeah, Letitia's not a baby now. Letitia's not a baby. She doesn't use Pampers. She hasn't used Pampers in a long time. No. Unlike you. Unlike you, who is addicted to the Pampers. Ow, 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 I'm being rocked. Ow, I'm getting rocked.
もう諦めろ。何やってるんですか。ボロッボロじゃありませんか。
いろいろな計算違いが起こった。
皇帝陛下に怒られるのは任せましたよ。
おい。何ごちゃごちゃ言ってやがる。
Yeah, come on, let's just rush them and beat them up.
失礼しました。それでは我々。
Oh, they're getting away. Hey, don't leave me behind. Yeah, I don't think you're going anywhere. That's right, get left behind. Alright, looks like we caught one of the ringleaders. But the rest of the bad guys escaped so easily now.
終わりじゃありません。
Yeah, we should, and in retrospect, we probably shouldn't have let them, you know, we should probably not been talking and, you know, letting them just talk and, you know, actually, we are gonna get away that easily. Ha! We will get you next time. Twirls mustache. Don't worry, Bertrand. Alright.
良いのです。大佐がいない
Without your help, we never could have stopped Nan's plot.
欲望を止めることはできま
Alright
せん
now.
それは間違いないが、状況は全く良くはなっていないぞ。
ミダスおじさんすぐそういうこと言う。
ミダスの言う通りだ。今帝国に攻め込まれれば、夫は一日と持つまい。兵も率いる将校も何もかもが足り。
Alright, so you guys like soldiers when we're like really high level? We can fill in for your soldiers? What, just you guys? Well, yeah, we're practically a one-man wrecking crew. You saw us, you know, take down all those insurrectionists. Alright, Tio and Nan conspired at the laboratory of Mount Corneth, it seems. Yes, beyond pardon. No, Tio. Oh wait, wait. Oh, the Cyanomantic. Alright, so we have the Cyanomancers. Can we do it? Where's the time to do? Alright, now. Another question. This isn't time to be stuck. Oh, wait. We do not have adequate time. Alright, we got another ad about to start.
戦闘隊員になる数の風雅に組み込んでいる間、帝国が指くわえて待っていると思うか。
どれくらい
How much time do you need? I do not take this lightly. It'll take at least 3 months to get a number of people on hand, airborne, and ready for combat.
3ヶ月はかかる。
Impossible. If Father moves to attack, if Father moves to attack, will not last 3 days. And you should tell me, what are these Fuga you speak of? Yeah, there are a bunch of mechanical air. There are a bunch of, you know, flying machines that are, you know, powerful. Yeah, foolish old dream. No, we know about. No, I feel it will be beneficial to Father and Captain Bertrand to see it.
ぜひ見ていただきたいです。メルティア委員長、
Alright, now please allow us to continue the conversation.
皆さん、技術管理員までお越し
And at least we cleaned up the trash, so we don't have to worry about those anymore. VA continued. Oh, I can do a second air dash. Oh, cool! I can do a second air dash now. Nice. Nice, I can do multiple air dashes now. Alright, I can do multiple air dashes now. That's good. Alright, now let's get out of that hole. Alright, we're on the road. It's called Rainbow Road. We're on the road. It's called Rainbow Road. Alright, we can go everywhere right now. Obviously, we can't go to that. Alright, luckily we can go everywhere now. Now we're no longer stuck in prison. Alright, well, I guess alright. Alright, now. Alright, sure glad everything's back to normal because a lot of stuff happened tonight. Alright, I can leave the city, right? Princess caught in an insurrection. Alright, now I'm gonna go look for somebody to raid. Because I did a whole lot tonight. Oh, whoa, what's going on? Alright, hold on. Alright, let's see, Alright, how about we do... Alright, how about... Alright, raid Elite. Alright, now. Yeah, we gotta pay them back for, you know, when they raided us. Damn, that's weird. Did it not go through? Raid angle. Oh, wait, there it is. Alright, I must have, you know, taken that sweet time to do it. Alright, now, are you ready to roll, guys? Let's roll. Remember today's raid message has been about raid? Alright, that was pretty fun, wasn't it? Alright, let's go, Moonbat Raid! Let's go, Moonbat Raid! Yeah, there we go. See you later. Goodbye.